I can see cast. I cast. I
we
touch
can
that.
see cast a
I
fine.
see
Really?
cast, I don't see CAG.
Yeah, I think it's on your end, Kai.
I see you.
Okay,
I
nice.
see everybody now. Stop.
I like a cast and CAG somehow are the ones that lose each other the most.
And I'm right here.
Yeah, all
I
he has to
know,
do is
right?
turn his head.
Look right.
I am
Well,
streaming.
he's
dubs.
recording it, so I mean it makes sense. He's got to be able to see so that what's recorded is.
Damn right. So I am the most important person in the room right now.
Anyway.
Well,
Leah said it, and
no,
it's fact.
I don't think that I did say that exactly.
That's 100% truth. It's fine.
So, we're taking a long rest.
Are we long resting?
I mean, I'm good on spells, but I think Stump was low.
I think I'm basically out at this point.
Yeah.
Paladin. Who gives a shit about your spells?
Nobody asked you. Thanks. But yes, I'm down to a single spell. I could also use a long rest. Do we want to do it in this cave, or do we want to like retreat and regroup?
In the cave.
I mean, I think we're already blocked in. I mean, we just do watches and try to. And I mean, we would know if something was coming in after us because it would have to dig through the dirt to get to us. So we would be ready for it.
Yeah, I just. Okay.
Cast. I was Elspeth reading the book
Yep.
on your short rest.
Yep.
I'm gonna PM you.
Yay!
Ooh, secrets.
She's always reading. Reading or human contact, always reading.
There, have a very badly formatted block of text.
Okay.
You should have sent that to her earlier, so she would already know it by this point. Since she's
I didn't know what I do.
No, it's fine. I too, reading or personal contact, I'll be reading.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm good for a long
That
rest.
gets me every
That's
time.
what everybody else
It
wants
is
to
very
do.
annoying. I really hate that pen.
Sorry.
But I love that pen. That pen is amazing.
Okay,
So
we're
are
long
you
resting.
gonna bunker in for a long rest in the cave? I'm gonna put you on this thing.
We're long resting, and we're totally pulling guard and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Is anybody still hurt?
I am, but if we're long resting, can I go on and cast a Cure Wounds on myself?
That's what I was gonna do. Is just say let's use up healing spells and since
Thought
we're
you were out
long
of spells.
resting.
I have one.
No,
I always keep
I
one
have-
in the chamber.
I have 2 first levels and
Well,
a third.
before they cut
and
you,
a
you
second
did.
level.
Alright. So is anyone else significantly hurt?
Nope. I am at full hit points
Stump,
after
you
1
good?
hit dice.
I'm good, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use Cure Wounds on myself.
Use a healing word on myself. And now I'm full up.
And she somehow heals for more than I do.
That's because she is somehow more awesome than you are.
Are you
Are
still
you full
hurt?
yet, Kev?
Yeah, that's actually enough to get me out.
Okay. Let's say because I've got a couple spells left if you weren't.
So I got a phone case that I think is going to mesmerize children, and I didn't really intend to do that, but I don't care because I
This
love
isn't
it so
character.
much. No.
No,
What is a phone? Alright, I need to put myself in Khalid character because I was a
Oh my
halfling
God.
last session. This is
yeah, you talk less.
it's a difficult transition. Alright, so we short
who's the-
rested and everything was fine.
Yeah, you got a short rest. You're fine.
Or long rest. Sorry.
You're in somewhere in a cave with the Mack truck has built up a wall.
Who wants to take first watch?
I can. It doesn't matter.
So, Cam and Stump, you guys tend to be a team. Do you want to do first watch? Who wants second?
Yeah, we can do first.
I mean, we're dirt walled in. We're pretty safe.
Yeah, but I still think that we should have some people that stay awake in case, just in case we're found out. I'm happy to take second watch with whoever wants to take second. Elspeth, do you want to take second watch with me?
Sure. This is fine.
Okay.
We're not too close in here, are we, Elspeth?
There is a lot of exchanging of air, but I will try not to think on it too much.
That is unnecessary.
I imagine y'all kind of hunker up in here, maybe? Seems
Yar.
good.
Go into one
Oh,
of the
God.
rooms.
Whoa. Okay. So it might be 13 because my first thought was, is this shaped like a cock and balls?
If you turn your head to the side, it's actually a handgun.
That does not speak very highly of Cog's equipment.
Okay, you're 13. I'm 9 because this is Han Solo's blaster.
This is a lot of space. Not a lot of space, but
Plenty. Okay,
okay. Where's
And-
the entrance to this? Is up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
that is.
Okay,
yes.
so that's what's walled up with
Yes.
dirt.
Blocked up. Marcus
looked a
throwing
couple
in dirt
areas.
from the outside. Stuff, I guess. No,
Okay.
y'all suffocate in your sleep. Congratulations. That's how this campaign is.
Well, no, actually, I think that Merkin said that he specifically made sure that there was air able to get through.
I know. Okay, I know.
Okay, well, I'm just reminding you. Maybe you forgot. I mean, how am I supposed to know?
I mean, Build on Accent by Merkin is how I have this going out. So.
That's literally how I've written the ending of the campaign.
Okay, so
So, are y'all settling in
I think so.
Yeah.
with Cam and Stump taking first watch?
Yep.
All right. Did you want to do anything in your first watch, or sitting around, huddled around? All right. It goes off fine. Then we have Elspeth and Alex.
Yep.
Were you doing anything in your watch?
Yes,
Sitting around?
I want to check and make sure everyone is asleep.
All right. You
I
go
mean, I
poke them and
just-
see if they're sleeping.
So do
No,
you do the
I'm not gonna
thing where you
touch them.
you put your ear over their mouth and watch their chest rise and fall?
Well, not.
I never actually do that because that is creepy.
That's how you check the status of a casualty, dude.
Put it
Creepy
up there
as
and put it in front of their mouth and see if it fogs over.
If Khalid does that to Cam, Cam will bite him.
Anyway, I mean, no, I don't. I just want to see if I believe that. I want to check and see if I believe that they're asleep.
Is anybody not asleep? I don't know. Sure. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Why
Thank you.
is Alex being extra creepy right now?
I think it's Steen or Alex creepy, actually.
No, it's just 13.
Yeah,
So I
everybody's
probably-
asleep. At some
Okay.
point.
So I'm gonna go over and sit by Elspeth. Although why we're not at the door, I don't know. But I'm just gonna. And
Nobody
I'm,
cares where you're at the map.
Jeez.
So I'm gonna talk quietly. I don't want everybody else to hear.
Okay.
But what was it that?
Does her whispering wake me up?
Can I hear
Oh
them
my God.
talking?
I don't know. Are you awake and listening for them?
No, I'm just asking
Um,
questions that people ask.
I'm totally
Okay.
asleep, but I pass a really loud cold rations fart.
Oh God. Jesus.
It's good that you put
Anyway.
air holes in.
So I'm gonna ask Elspeth what she had a concern about.
I
I'm
don't.
quiet.
I do not remember. I've gotten very involved in this. No, it has been too long.
Oh my God! It's literally been an hour. We were in a room with a bunch of people.
It was probably not that important. If it is, I'm sure I will remember.
Major shade right now.
Oh my God!
Leah's
I've
waited
been
on this for a
Yeah.
week.
for weeks to have a point where we could actually speak privately and not with everybody going, "What's the concern that Elspeth has?" No.
Elspeth would like tell me not to talk.
Well, she acted like it was some kind of furtive secret. But literally everybody was sitting right there, and I'm like, this is not a good time.
You're dealing with a mother of 3. When she brings it up is the time.
Oh my god. Okay.
I like the
Well-
picture of Alex just sneaking around, just checking on everybody, making sure they're safe. Going out to Elspeth like, yeah, we can talk. What?
I am so. I just don't even know what to do with this.
Leah's gonna
Okay,
be all out of
fine.
sorts for the rest of the session.
I have literally been waiting for 2 weeks to find out what the hell she had a concern about.
So,
Well, if you think of it, please let me know. I am happy to help, but I just don't. I mean, it seemed like it was something you didn't want the entire group to
Oh,
be in
no,
front of.
it was not anything that important. It was just a comment or something. But you seem busy, so, I give you your space.
No. I mean, I wasn't busy. I just didn't think that you wanted the rest to hear. So I was trying to contrive a situation where you could feel you
No.
could speak freely.
I do not have as many secrets as you, I think. This is just not normal for me. I just had a question. But, maybe it will come to me. It is fine. I'm going to keep reading now. Is there anything else you needed? Or...
No, I didn't need anything. Thank
okay,
you.
well, let me know if you see something and I will come help.
Okay, yes, I
And
will do
Elspeth
that.
teaches Alex a lesson in making assumption.
Wow. Just wow. I swear to goodness.
So
I hope she comes to me with something again, because I will be as loud as I can
burn it
possibly
to the
be.
ground.
So, fun fact, I legit don't remember what it was, but I remember looking at Cog and being like, Elspeth is very confused.
Oh dear.
I was like, whatever, rolling with it.
Okie dokie then. It is what it is. Alright.
Alright. So at some point, there was going to be some narration here, and then it became way too long, so I'm going to PM people instead. Khalid and Merkin next, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, because y'all would have a long rest at that point. I'm going to send you in Discord. This is probably too long for Discord, so I don't know how that's going to work. Oh no.
Let me reset all my shit. And let me reset my divine sense, which isn't absolutely worthless. I'm not salty.
So there's that. And there's that, and this is very good for momentum, by the way.
Message.txt? Seriously?
Yeah, it's too long for Discord, so it uploads as a TXT file. I don't know.
That's where we're at in life. Jesus
That's where we're at.
Christ. There's
Wait,
a
what
lot of
happened?
words.
You have PM. But
Is this a virus?
not yet. Haven't activated.
If I dream about being drowned, I'm gonna call plagiarism.
But your watch, Elspeth and Alex's watch goes off without a hitch, and you
Okay.
wake up Khalid and Merkin for theirs.
Okay.
And that's the last one.
Hold on, this is very traumatic. I'm almost done reading it.
Hold on. Let me see something.
Everybody else is gonna get one too. Congratulations.
I didn't get one.
What? You know what? You're not gonna get one.
What? I want one. I want a PM too. I am feeling so left out by this whole thing.
Don't worry, there'll be fairy dragons that completely ignore you in a little bit.
That's my life.
Oh, I have a PM.
Oh, do I get to become a warlock now? This is how one of my characters became a warlock.
Oh Jesus.
There you are.
It's kind of annoying that it's a text file that I have to scroll a mile over.
Yep.
You can enable word wrap, I think, even in Notepad, though. Or you can stop opening the WordPad.
God, it downloads and everything. What the hell?
Yeah, well. That's part of our bookkeeping for the day. It's going to be the theme of the day. Congratulations. This is now Accountant Simulator. This is great for the stream, too.
I mean, if I had a camera on, I would look pretty distressed, right?
I'm very sad now.
The hell?
You wish you didn't get one of these, Alex.
Yeah,
I
you don't
know.
want one
What
of
the
these.
hell?
I'm so excited!
You're excited? Is it?
I may be twisted, guys.
I'm very sensitive to people walking in now because I saw the corner of your jacket. I was like, child,
Oh.
get back in bed.
Local mid-manager for Lockheed Corporation arrested on accidental child pornography charges.
Oh Lord.
Wait, what?
We're talking about your headline.
I don't
That
look
was,
at Lockheed.
that was the one I sent to American.
It was very, very detailed.
So, Khalid American, you wake up for your watch. Last one. You've had a long rest.
It wasn't the most restful long rest. I might give you back a spell slot. That was pretty...
If it were possible, Khalid is more pale than usual.
Oh, well,
So did we get the long rest finished?
They're on the... You haven't.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Khalid American outfit.
Sorry, Says. I didn't mean to interrupt.
You sleep well there?
No, just... I was a bit restless.
Have they finished their watch yet?
No.
Yeah, they're on it right now.
We just started our watch.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was reading.
No, you're not.
I'm really stressed.
Oh, you sent her one, Tab? You should have just sent her a blank one.
You sleep fine.
You have a wonderful night's sleep. You awake rested and smiling.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just your normal dreams about blood and gore.
Pleasant dreams.
Are they though? I'm not sure.
I did not sleep well either. And for once, it wasn't just the night gases.
I forgot he's a farter. Khalid hasn't though.
This... I mean, it's... I've slept poorly before. This is just not quite like this. Though I imagine where we are has a lot to do with it.
You're saying you think that our dreams came from the hole?
I mean, if this is truly a place of darkness and inevitable doom and despair, then perhaps it has some effect on us. I can only hope, just based on the sleep I just had. In any case,
I think I may have seen the river.
Interesting.
Were there any images in your dream?
There were, but it was more more familiar images than
Nothing that you hadn't seen before.
I suppose not. That's hard to answer.
Interesting.
In any case, it's just dreams.
Was there a message in your images?
Just individuals speaking. No message.
Didn't have one either.
Tilly's gonna kind of look over the others and see if anyone there is restless.
They're all
Cam
seem
is.
kind of fidgety.
Yeah, Alex would be very restless as well.
Elspeth is balled up tensely.
But is she smiling?
No.
Only
She's probably crying.
Casta is thrilled. Elspeth is not thrilled.
Cassie is supposed to murder her character.
It's the best part.
So, do you sit out the rest of the watch? Are you anything else you want to do? Or wake everybody else up?
I'm gonna have a comfort meal of cold bacon,
Pocket bacon.
and I'm good.
Alright, so,
Oh my god, poor Stump.
Oh my god, stop crying is literally the most pathetic thing.
I can't. I literally can't.
Stump
Oh,
jumps up
no.
and starts stuffing his stuff into his bag and getting things ready to start heading out.
Oh my god. Alex is going to wake up startled and be startled.
Cam is gonna get up, and Cam is just gonna absolutely run, dead run towards Stump and hurl himself at Stump for a hug.
I have to go. It's time for me to go home. I can't be with you anymore.
Wait.
Stump.
Wait.
Stump.
No, don't
You
try
have-
to convince
Did
me.
you have a bad dream, Stump?
I'm not good for anything. Everything that I touch turns bad. I have to go. I have to save you by leaving.
No, Stump. I think that we have all had a bad experience. I'm going to try. Alex is going to try to stand, gather herself.
So
I
is there
think we will-
actually a soil wall that I need to be trying to break through? Is that
yes, there is
Yeah.
a big pile of dirt basically in the entry there.
And you're gonna do it with a Cam hanging off because Cam is not letting go. Oh my god, you have your head!
Elspeth is staying near the back, absolutely silent and away from everyone.
Stump, what are you doing? Calm down. There's no need to. We don't know what's out there right now. We really don't want to just burst out.
I have to go. Everybody that I care for, I ruin. I have to go.
No, Stump. It's a lie. It was a lie.
Mine was pretty accurate.
I got you killed and you're here.
Was it a
How
dream,
can you
Stump?
not helping?
You know, he's actually gonna whip out his mace to try to take that wall down quicker.
You're gonna hit a pile of dirt.
It's basically a pile of loose dirt, so it's, hitting it probably not the most effective way, but,
I attempt to subtly cast Mold Earth behind Stump, and he doesn't see that I'm keeping him trapped.
Okay.
Stump, I think we all had really bad dreams last night. I admit that I had some disturbing ones.
Nothing that he said was wrong, though.
Who?
I don't think that that's true. Perhaps, perhaps you should take a moment, and why don't you see if you can speak to your deity? Maybe she can help you.
My deity got it all wrong.
I
It's all wrong.
I feel like deities are not usually wrong.
It's Forgotten Realms. Sometimes they fuck up.
I mean, could you not right now? You're really not helping. We're trying to calm Stump down, and Merkin just keeps like, well, it seemed really real to me.
I'll always be alone. That's okay. I'm used to that. I can
Oh,
do
you're
that.
not.
No.
Yeah, what you have to understand, Leah, it's not infallibility that causes people to worship in most D&D settings. It's that if you don't, your soul gets put into a wall to rot away for eternity.
It's a pretty good marketing campaign.
It's an effective marketing campaign. Play Mask of the Betrayer. That
Alright.
wall is disgusting.
Oh my lord.
So
I
How's
don't
my whole
believe
day
it could.
coming?
I don't believe it
not
could be.
great. You really keep kind of pushing it with a maze and it's hitting on it. It doesn't seem to be making much like progress.
I think I can keep him here indefinitely, guys.
uh, Stop. You can't go yet, anyway, because we need to. I mean, we need to take care of things that we promised we would do. So.
He's just gonna slump back, put his face in his hands, and sob.
Oh,
Cam's
no.
just gonna hold him
Oh, no.
and sob right along with him.
What?
Tab is a sadist. I swear to God.
And I respect it.
Oh gosh. If Casto approves, you know we're all fucked.
This is like the moment Caster realized that she could like lead Davi around by morale. It's the moment where she's like, I know what'll fuck things up. A ghost lady.
So
So, Kelly's gonna look over at Mark, and I'm presuming we weren't the only two with questionable dreams.
Questionable. They were fucking awful.
I am at a loss at the moment. I don't know what to do with that, and I'm gonna just kind of do my hand at Stump and Cam sobbing in the corner because Alex is, she's tried, but
Useless.
she's not good at the whole comforting thing, and Merkin just jabbing in to talk about
Most
how
sociopaths are really good at that, though.
Oh God, I hate you so much.
Honey can't be there right now. Stump. Hey, Stump.
Merkin.
Come here, Stump.
He gets up and goes over towards Merkin.
carrying Cam.
Carrying
because
Cam,
Cam is
wiping,
clinging at this
wiping
point.
his eyes, you know?
It was a dream, Stump. This place is bad. This is a bad place. We knew it was a bad place. We didn't know it was this bad.
Well, Merkin, I'm not stupid. I knew it was a dream. But did you know that the gods, they use dreams to communicate to us? Nothing that was said was untrue. I need to go.
Well, yes, gods do communicate through dreams. They're all powerful and could send a very clear message, and they instead muddle in our minds while we sleep. But have you considered that gods aren't the only ones that could have been talking to you in your sleep?
Who else would want to talk to me in my sleep?
Well, since
Someone who
it's-
doesn't want us to do what we're doing.
I will tell you right now that I could name the person who was in my dreams, and it was not a god.
No, I know who was in my dream, and they were. He was just another person.
I look side eye over at Cam. I'm very aware of who was in my dream. And that's how I know the dream was false.
Yeah, I saw you. They cut your head off, Stump. But it's here. Pats his head.
Thunk, 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 thunk.
Oh my god.
A loud echo fills.
Who cut my head off?
I don't know if I want to talk about it.
No, I don't know that I'm ready to discuss.
You were all in my dream.
Oh.
I mean, Alex certainly needs to keep this dream she had a secret, because it's like her first good secret, as we learned.
KMA.
Cam will go over to his pack. And he'll pull out.
I'm gonna awkwardly pat Stump on the shoulder. It's gonna be alright, Stump. It was a dream. And we are going to overcome, or at least try to figure out what's needed to.
This is what I see the other humans do.
Cam will
It's
pull
like-
Cam will pull a statue out of his pack and hold it out to Stump. And he'll tell him, this is why they cut your head off.
What is that?
What is
I
it?
don't know.
Where did it come from?
Stole it?
From where?
Really bad people?
When?
Long time ago?
Who?
Oh.
What?
Oh. Well,
Where?
I'm
gonna kinda
trying to figure out where this statue came from.
I'm gonna side mouth over to Cam. Don't admit to crimes in front of the paladin.
I mean,
Khalid does not look surprised in the slightest.
I find it very difficult to believe that anybody could get into Stump through all of us. So, I'm gonna take a deep breath.
They killed the whole crew of the Martin gang.
The reality is that most of us were touched by whatever is beneath us. And we came here to end this. This is not something that needs to persist here. And
I'm worried.
If it's reaching out to us, clearly we're a threat to it.
I tend to agree, but I am concerned that what we're about to face is greater than us.
Okay, Tab, question for you.
Yes.
Stump wants to insight all of the people who are currently talking to him. Is that one roll or a roll for each of them?
Let's do one roll.
You don't do 8?
What are you trying to find out?
More or less, if they're being honest with him, or if they're just saying what they think he wants to hear.
He feels that they're being sincere in their own grief and subduedness. You know, you could tell they had a very similar experience as Stump did, and they seem to believe in what they are saying about it.
Yeah, he blows his nose on his sleeve, and I guess I will help you to end it. But after this is over, I don't know what I will do.
Well,
I like signal to Cam to prestidigitation the fuck out of that sleeve.
I really wish you had a camera so you could like show us what the hell this signal is.
There's wavy fingers like mage fingers.
Grimacing. Ugh.
Cam is far too caught up in his own grief right now.
So
Cam wraps that little statue back up and away.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a webcam by the time we do the next session.
yeah,
Good idea.
me
Hey,
harassing
you'll see
him
us in
works.
person too.
Ooh,
Next
the
week.
next session will be in person.
Oh, I know the next session is.
I meant the next Roll20 session.
Yeah, if you bring a
They-
webcam to family vacation, I'm just gonna be pissed at you for being a smartass.
He's gonna do it now.
Oh,
You
yeah.
listen.
Now he's giving me
So-
incentive.
Yeah.
I
He'll go
know.
buy it and bring it in the box just to
Now,
set it there to torment you.
Or is Cog playing the long game to make sure he gets a webcam?
now that you
I
all
mean-
had your very happy moments here, reminiscing about your dreams.
No, your
Stump,
mic
give
went
me a
out.
Constitution
Your mic
save.
Your mic cut out.
Yeah, we
Why
lost
is
you.
it out? Hello?
I
You're
don't.
back
Hello?
now.
You're there
You're
now.
Oh,
We
shit.
lost
Cam
you
Stump.
after our
Hello?
happy moments.
Hello?
Yeah, we got you.
Constitution save.
Stumps, con saves.
Who?
Who?
Cam,
Cam,
and Stump.
Stump. Why are we cutting out?
I don't know.
You're here now.
They got something happened when they were bit by the bats. I told you guys, coronavirus.
Alright.
Oh.
You seem, physically fine. Everybody give me wisdom saves with disadvantage except for marking and Elspeth. Just do straight wisdom saves.
Oh, God.
Wow.
What?
That's kind of
It's
awesome.
going to go real bad.
Disadvantage wisdom saves?
Yes.
Oh. Shit.
Alright. Trying to see how I can play this.
Hold on. I'm just checking to make sure that none of my features cancel out. This
Yep.
wisdom.
Yep.
Fuck. Okay, no.
let me see.
Wisdom
Be
save.
gentle, DM. Be gentle.
Okay.
Oh.
Everybody to roll a 12 or below.
Ah.
That will be all of you.
That's all of us.
Everybody.
Roll a d8.
Kick
Oh,
damage.
God. Oh, why do I have to roll so good on that one? Not like Keg.
Honey, I'm glad you're rolling well.
I roll like crap.
I know, but it served you well.
We hope.
This is going to be another fun little part where we all stop and look at our DMs.
Yay!
Oh, shit.
I'm staring at my DM right now.
So remember at the beginning of the session where we had that discussion of do we sleep in the creepy cave? Do we not sleep
I
in the creepy
tried to say
He
something,
made us pay for it.
but
No,
literally
no,
no
I'm-
one listens to
I'm-
Cog plans.
Nobody likes
if
and I
this
told you
hadn't
so.
happened,
Okay.
if this hadn't happened, if we had not experienced this, what was the point? Because this is fantastic DM.
See, I'm not the
Make
only sick
Casta
player.
happy.
I mean, I dig it, but I mean, seriously, Alex is very traumatized at the moment.
It's okay. Tab is just accelerating Elspeth's personal narrative.
I thought this was our happy-go-lucky campaign. Tab just shattered my soul.
I mean, he was effing us in the A and the happy-go-lucky heist. What do you think?
No, we kind of did that to ourselves, actually.
No, that is not true.
Elspeth.
That is a limited we.
Elspeth, who has been in her dark corner and not interacting with anybody, lights up Ivan, drapes him around her neck, and starts just systematically arranging all of her spell components in her book. And
Oh God, she's developed CD.
let's see. Where was that?
I have not received a PM yet.
I typed. It's not copy pasting.
Yeah, nor have I. Very stressed
Working,
about.
I can hear him
Don't
typing
piss
like
off
mad.
the DM. Don't piss off the DM.
Especially not right now.
Tab never gets angry.
Right.
Swedish people are known for their good temper and generosity.
Is that it?
I mean,
As far as I'm concerned, until I get this message, it is.
I was gonna say, other people existing on the planet just living their lives makes Tab angry. What do you mean Tab never gets angry?
I
They
mean,
make me
that's a
disappointed.
reasonable
They don't
response.
make me angry. Just disappointed.
Just disappointed. OMG.
We have to eat at the Fat Snook.
Oh,
That looks fantastic.
Alex is gonna shake her head
Oh God. Okay.
and look around. I don't want to alarm anyone. But are you seeing that? Do you
I
see
don't-
that?
I don't know yet because I haven't gotten texted. So, hold the phone. Geez, Tab, how dare you have a dynamic setting where you reach out to each one of us individually?
It's not worth it. Just trust me, it's not worth it. Go back to.
No, it's 100% worth it.
We're gonna fuck it up anyway.
I only got 2 left. Don't worry. Don't worry.
He's doing this in decreasing order of the save rolls.
No, I was doing an order here mostly. What was that? Where are you? There you are.
I was gonna take off. I was gonna put on nail. Take a
All right,
shower.
almost done.
Oh shit.
Some of these, just kind of, just it don't really change what you do.
we see something that makes Elspeth dread and Khalid happy. A gallows.
That's terrible. Alex is just gonna keep sort of glancing around the room.
Khalid is gonna listen for anything.
I mean, Alex is always a little bit just like
Checking if people are breathing or not.
I keep checking shit out, but she's like amped up to 10. Like everybody's like, she looks like a paranoid crackhead right now. So my quote unquote sister was dating somebody, and she said that her ex-boyfriend got so paranoid one day that he was peeping into their trailer from outside of it.
Tab.
Uh-huh.
That's Alex right now.
I'm trying to think of what. Okay, so shield. Like, are you
Well,
gonna?
That may not apply to you. This is just a random table, so if it doesn't apply to you, just do the roleplay part.
Okay. I look at you all very suspiciously. Roleplay achieved.
Take an inspiration.
I'm glad we're all 100% invested here.
Alright,
I mean,
so-
Alex is definitely on the. Like,
You're huddled up in a dark room, covered that's cupped up in the dark. This is all cooped up for each other. What are we doing?
Inspiration.
Things are
uh,
hopeless, guys. This sand doesn't seem to go away no matter how much you dig.
what do you mean?
I was trying to escape from this wall earlier and it just was there.
We have to get out of here.
Merkin can clear the way when we're ready. If
I think we need to get out of here.
I can. You all go stand over there. Over there.
Not
Over
soon.
where? I go wherever Merkin has motion that we should go, which I presume is away from.
If anyone looks her way, Elspeth points to the other side of the room.
Nobody looks at Elspeth at all. We just all huddle around her.
Merkin begins shaping a halfling-sized way out of this room.
Wait, what? Wait. Merkin.
I'm working on it.
Okay, but that's not going to be enough for everybody to get out, I don't think. I mean, I could probably shimmy through an Elspeth too.
That
but-
sounds horrible. And then he's gonna jump into the halfling-sized hole and attempt to worm his way through it.
What? What?
Merkin,
Now,
In his haste, it's a very tight hole, and he's not making good progress.
do we have Merkin feet?
Yeah, you have like Merkin waist and down. You just kind of
Can
start
I-
wiggling.
Can I try to grab Merkin's leg and pull him out?
Yeah, I mean, he's not doing much
Make an
progress
attack
there.
roll.
Yeah, sure.
Should we stop him?
I'm very confused. Merkin, come out here.
Unhand me.
What? I guess I'm gonna use the glaive. I'm not actually hitting you with the glaive.
Cut off a leg.
I need to create an unarmed attack.
Just make an unarmed. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's unarmed, right?
Yes, that is
Yeah,
unarmed.
that's the same attack roll.
You barely hit me with that.
So you get a hold of a kicking leg.
I'm gonna mold earth and sand flies in his face.
You can't use it as an attack.
It doesn't do anything, but
No,
you
it's
got
just-
sand on.
It's like
Merkin casts pocket sand. It's not very effective.
it's like me sitting in a sandbox and your dog starts digging next to you.
Merkin,
Okay.
stop. Merkin, come here.
No, you can't make me. Well, you
Merkin.
might be able to, but
What? And Khalid's going to haul him out. I guess technically this is a grapple.
everyone look in D&D info channel.
Oh jeez. Merkin, what? You need to make the hole big enough for all of us.
Okay, you all saw it. I will when I'm on the other side. Let me go.
Merkin.
I don't want to be trapped in here with you all right now. I need some space.
Merkin, I understand, but this is not how this should go. Just open the door and we can all look. No one is near you. You're perfectly safe with us.
Is Merkin still in the hole or is it open?
I assume Khalid is kind of slowly dragging him out of there.
Okay.
Or
When?
he's just holding him so he doesn't go
when-
anywhere.
Yeah, are you pulling him out or are you leaving him in there?
Pulling him out.
Okay. When
Okay.
there's room, I'm going to sit down and see through Ivan and send him with all my possessions in my bag in my lap, held tightly to my chest. Send Ivan through the hole.
All right. Yeah, he makes it out easily enough. You know,
Okay.
Merkin didn't exactly fit, but he's a rotund halfling.
And I'm just gonna send him around to kind of go to where that big hole was yesterday, and he's just gonna kind of
Okay.
like look down it and see if there's.
Oh
anything
God,
from-
she's going there. She's gonna stump. She's just jumping.
I am gonna be super pissed when we go down there and fucking Cthulhu is like sitting on an egg.
You don't see anything different from last time you looked in. You know, it doesn't seem like anything has moved in overnight in this cave or anything, and
Okay.
it looks to be about the same as you left it.
Okay.
Merkin begins slowly clearing the sand away. But it's not fast going because he keeps looking back over his shoulders to make sure no one's
Did
moving.
Khalid put him down, or just holding
No,
him by the
Khalid's
waist
still
while he
holding
does-
his ankle.
Yeah, but I'm still turning back to look to make sure the others didn't get closer.
It's fine.
So,
It's perfectly fine, Merkin. We're all here together, and
That's the problem.
Did you see that?
See what? And
Alex
Khalid
is
is
gonna-
now holding one ankle, trying to look around with all of the armaments he has. He
Did you
carries
see that?
around. The
Oh.
glaives on the floor, and he's like trying to peer. What?
Alex is gonna cover her eyes.
This is a room with no doors.
Alex is gonna cover her eyes. There is something in here with us.
Where?
What did
I
you
can
see?
see it moving.
Can someone illuminate the area, please?
I cast light.
Wait, tieflings don't have dark vision?
I do, but I can't see
You,
all of
you
it.
still see better in light.
Yes, I mean it's black and white. If I don't
I was
have-
gonna say, what's the point of being, spawn of darkness? If
Wait,
It's
wait,
still
Style.
there. I could still see it.
Sweet horns.
Alex is gonna close her eyes and sort of just cover them.
There's nothing here.
Or where do you, Alex? Where do you see it?
I can see them moving whenever I open my eyes. I can't get a good look at it. Every time I go to look at it, it's gone.
That's so the
Uh.
darkness does play tricks on one's eyes. It's
is Khalid looking at Alex right now?
yes, he is not paying attention to Merkin right now at all.
All right, I'm stealth roll.
I'm holding on to
He's still
his
holding
ankle.
you. You're gonna have to break a grapple.
You
All
have
right,
to do
strength
an
check.
All right.
Is this opposed?
It's opposed to
Come
like
on,
athletics or
roll,
something.
Khalid, roll.
How is grapple work? I always
It's athletics opposed to acrobatics or athletics.
Do you have proficiency athletics, acrobatics, Merkin?
I'm gonna use my acrobatics.
Okay.
I'm
Oh, wow.
remarkably consistent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Haha!
I wasn't paying attention, so
He
that makes
crit
sense.
rolls. He falls on his ass because he crit failed.
Merkin does a barrel roll while in this half pile. He just kind of kicks loose and starts friendly clawing and digging his way out
What?
through that little hole.
God damn it, Merkin.
And at this point, he's probably
Yeah, he's
made
too
a hole
far.
big enough that he can squeeze through there.
Can anybody else squeeze through there?
I mean, Cam is probably smaller than Merkin, so.
Cam could get through here really quick.
Should I?
Yes. Because I have
No.
a feeling Merkin's about to close us up in here.
I mean,
think
air
I
holes
should.
are optional.
So
Cam
Khalid is
will
gonna
very
start.
hesitantly go and do it just because they said to.
Weasel starts coming back through and like bumps foreheads with Merkin.
The
Shivers.
fucking weasel! Go, go, go!
Shivers angrily.
I squeeze to a side to let the weasel through because I would happily entomb the weasel with
It
the
like
rest of.
squeezes through by Merkin, like undulating.
Undulating. That's a word.
Yes, you'll have plenty of time in the dark while you slowly suffocate to learn words.
No, Merkin, we have to get out of here.
I have to get out of here. You don't have to really do anything. I mean, breathing is optional.
No.
Merkin,
No, I
We need to get out of here.
fully disagree with that remark. Breathing is absolutely necessary. Khalid is trying to
yes.
shovel dirt out with his hands because
If I get to the other side, I'm mold earthing this close.
Yeah.
You better freaking stop me, guys.
Cam's
too
right
far.
behind you.
Cam's in the hole, kind of right behind you. I imagine it's not too deep. I mean, you probably got it a couple of feet at most. At the very top.
I was very thorough, Cap. I didn't want bad things to happen during our long rest.
No,
Sometimes my plans don't work.
nothing bad happened. You're all still alive. You're fine. You're full health. Everything. Full hit points.
Elspeth, with her bag clutched to her, is going to finally move up to the group and say, "Do we think that it is environmental or arcane?"
but
Well, the only other magic experts almost through the hole, so
Whatever
So what's Cam
it
doing?
is,
Based on
Cam's following Markin, and
You're just kind of following. You're not grabbing him or anything. You just kind of follow.
well, should what?
get him.
He's trying to close us up in here.
Markin, should I come with you?
I look back and like I do not recognize Cam at all. Like in my mind right now, this is just the strange halfling boy who I have no clue who it is. And I'm like, go back in there. Go.
Should
Tab.
really?
Some see him through the hole.
Say what?
Alex is now Alex is now at the hole trying to help Khalid dig out dirt.
Can some see him through the hole?
Yeah, he's not all the way through yet. I mean,
I
Cam's
cast
Going
hold
as slow as
person
I
on him.
can, guys. I mean,
whole person.
I was trying not to burn spells.
All right.
Yeah, me too. But here we are.
And Tab's little
Is there a
black
save
card
on
is
that?
glowing.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
All right. Roll a wisdom save. Merkin.
Oh god.
I failed. He got me.
So
Thank God.
as Merkin kind of almost makes his way out of there, as he starts pulling himself out, he just kind of freezes and the teeter totters out of the other side of the hole. He slides down the side. He's frozen.
And we'll keep going and slide down with.
And there's where he rests.
Okay, what do I do now?
Guys, I totally thought Cam was just gonna stop me. Sorry for the spell slots.
We have exactly 1 minute until he starts trying to open that up again or close up.
Khalid is gonna try to reach his arm. Oh, I'm sorry.
Themes of the mind and spirit are not my specialty. Do you have anything that might help him think with a clearer head?
I could cast heroism on him, but I don't want to burn a spell slot.
It's not gonna work, so don't waste it.
Okay, good talk.
Also, this what is this? The metagaming mumbling?
No, that's how players DM each other without the DM hearing.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's a fairly sizable horde of the Earthwall. I mean, you probably used to dig your arms in and start shoveling out, which some of you
Ivan loosened a significant portion of it by undulating.
He learned that from
He's channeling from the other campaign.
So, I mean, with the whole American made just with that, and if you have a whole minute just to start digging out, it's probably be by the time he comes around, it'll be a big enough hole for everybody to get through.
Okay.
What should I do?
Just make sure you're ready to grab him when the spell ends, I guess.
Cam will go over and sit on him.
Automatic grapple succeed.
It's definitely an uncontested roll.
Actually, Cam will drag out some rope and start tying him up.
All right.
Been less contested.
So Khalid is gonna how?
Crawl through.
Yeah, can Khalid crawl through there?
Yeah.
His
He
horse
looks
gets
We'll see
stuck.
if it's a hole big enough.
He looks ridiculous doing it. He gets dirt
Oh
all
my
in
gosh.
his armor.
There's gonna be
In his
so
armor.
much dirt down his chainmail.
He's Anakin now.
It
I
literally,
hate sand.
it the thought of that much dirt going down my shirt just because I've experienced this before is actually triggering me.
Khalid is always going to go with the open two sandals from now, so you can get the dirt out easier from now on.
Ugh. So he's gonna have the glaive sharp, dangerous end forward,
The blunt end.
the blunt end, and he's gonna squeeze his way in. And there's a brief moment where he's not sure he might actually be stuck, but
Poo.
he presses up from the bottom to pack the dirt above him, and then continues
Dolphin kick through.
shimmying through, and finally makes
Guys,
it all the way.
I'm narrating this with GIFs.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing, and it makes me sad this is not part of the stream.
When Elspeth gets to the other side, she's going to look down at Cam and Markin and go, if necessary, I have ways of controlling him.
If
That's
you
not
think
ominous.
so. I don't know.
Yeah, she kills me, and then she raises me as a zombie.
She is very cold and distant, as she suggested.
Well, is Cam done tying Merkin up?
She grew up on a
yeah.
farm. I'm hog.
Yeah.
All right. So
Cam worked on a ship.
Probably by the time Cam gets
Alex is
all the
gonna,
ropes on, the spell will probably wear off.
as soon as Alex can, she's gonna go out that hole too.
I'm attempting to turn my head far enough to start biting the rope. Tab has learned now that when you give me a roleplay prompt, I take it to 11. Kesta learned that last night.
Yeah, this is fine.
we all learned that last night.
Yes. That's great.
So Khalid's gonna grab him by the back of his shirt and drag him up to sit him up against the wall. And then he's going to slap the shit out of him.
This will definitely make me trust you more. Fucking ow!
Get a hold of yourself.
I can't. My hands are tied behind my back.
You're trying to run away from your friends.
Are you though?
I wouldn't waste my time with you if you weren't my friend.
I'm like subtly turning my head towards the rope.
So he's gonna jab a finger in his face. Don't.
I bite at his finger. I make an attack roll with
I mean,
disadvantage.
I'm actually just gonna let that connect because Khalid would never expect that.
Cam will go over and kind of tug at Stump's leg. And like, should we maybe step outside?
Khalid's gonna put his hand over his like right under the nose and like push up.
Clearly, he has small children.
If that's never been done to you before, it's not comfortable. Stop it! Stop!
Untie me.
You're being ridiculous. I can't untie you because I think you're going to run, and you bit me.
That has nothing to do with you not being able to untie me.
It absolutely does. You might bite us again.
I promise I won't bite you.
I don't know if you're trustworthy enough to do this.
I know you're not.
What? Why are you trying to get away?
I have my reasons.
Is there something in that room? Is it what Alex was seeing?
The only thing in that room was the rest of you.
You're running from us?
No, I can still see it moving around us. I just haven't been wanting to say anything, but it is really alarming.
Should we go outside?
I think
that
we
might
should
be a
go
good
outside. I think that's a very good idea. And I'm going... I wonder
Are
how...
you sure?
I
don't know.
If you're gonna go outside, maybe someone should make sure that Elspeth follows.
We came here for a reason. We can't leave. Despite whatever influences they're
There's
having
something
upon
moving.
us. What?
I'm gonna
Where?
go back.
It's not. I mean, I suppose there might be rats here.
No, it's not rats. It's not rats. It's something bigger, and it's trying to get us. And I don't want to stay here any longer.
This is the rest of the day, Tab. I just want you to know.
Yeah.
We can't go
All I'm saying is,
100
like,
feet to get out of this
all
place.
this stuff I don't have to prep for next time.
He was like, I'm prepping, and his entire prepping was to come up with the idea to send us private messages.
Let me give good role players prompts and just see what happens.
I mean,
This is Matt Mercer's fault. These are his rules.
We were an attack roll away from everyone being smothered by dirt. So
Perhaps some fresh air would be good for everyone.
If you think so, okay.
Maybe. I
definitely want to get some fresh air. Do anything else because there is something here, and at least maybe in the daylight we can defeat it. But at the moment, it's just at the edge of...
Do we keep track of how many sessions we go before we inevitably cast Hold Person on a party member?
Was that the first time? This time we're on session 17, so that's...
Alex just keeps like jumping and looking around. It's definitely like somebody who is completely paranoid at this point.
All right, let's go outside the cave mouth. Let's recuperate for a moment, and we have to come back in. We can't just avoid this.
Maybe we are not. Maybe we are not the ones to do this. Maybe we need to go and get help.
There's no one else for hundreds of miles that could do this.
Well,
You've seen that town.
I know that nobody from Folkhaven, but maybe we need to make tracks to River End as fast as we can, and get the
Tower.
the tower onto this, because this is definitely. Did you see that?
No. As they're talking, Khalid is going to pick up Merkin and toss him over his shoulder.
Ah! So fucking undignified.
Merkin gnawing on the chainmail.
You are incredibly heavy for your size.
So y'all stepping outside?
Yes, we're stepping
Yeah,
outside.
we're going outside. Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, it's
I can
several.
move you on the roof, no big deal.
Stump will walk
Well-
behind Elspeth.
Elspeth's not going back outside.
Elspeth is going to let light fade on Ivan and walk very slowly.
Are you stealthy?
No, not right now. She's just walking slow.
So we come out, it's early dawn. Sun's up Portway, it's a little slight drizzle.
Stump definitely sees Elspeth turn down that hallway.
Oh fuck!
I mumbled something about this 5 minutes ago.
Khalid did not notice.
Elspeth, I think you should come with us for some fresh air.
I'm just going to look.
Merkin saw her because he's facing that way, but gives 0 fucks.
Oh
What should we do?
Khalid, Cam, Elspeth,
Please,
Elspeth, let's
Stump,
outside.
please. Just let me go look. That is all. If it is too far for me to send Ivan down, I won't do anything. I will not go myself. I promise.
Khalid's gonna stop and
But
swing around with his Merkin over his shoulder. And
His-
what now?
Really? Is that how you want to say that?
She's just gonna haul ass to the hole.
And
Elspeth, they said we should go with him.
he's gonna haul ass after her.
And
Alright.
Khalid hears the running, and then he's gonna drop Merkin and run after them.
Ceremony just slang him,
How-
throw him on the ground.
Well, hold on. He's gonna drop Merkin, and then I can't untie. He's gonna stop and consider untying Merkin, and he's gonna start to move, and he's gonna come back, and then he's
I'll watch
gonna
him.
pick Merkin back up, and then he's gonna run
I'm
after
already
him.
at the hole, man. How far down is the
No,
hole?
I know.
Is
Damn,
Stump
I
trying
was-
to stop Elspeth just running with her?
Alex is completely undecided as to what she was doing. If he had left Merkin there, she would have took Merkin and gone outside. But he didn't leave Merkin, so now I don't know what to do.
Is Stump actually trying to stop Elspeth from getting there, or?
He's not gonna try to stop her unless she actually makes him to go down herself.
Alright.
She stops at the edge.
Alex
So, if
doesn't
you look
want to be
down in
by
there,
herself,
you
so
see
she
this,
is going to follow, but very reluctantly.
There's just like a second level of the mine that's been down there, but it's fallen through, so it's about a 30-foot drop down to see some smooth stone
Okay.
tiles at the bottom.
So
It's kind of nice. I don't have to move my piece.
You're
I
welcome.
know that I am able to make my little dude appear and disappear. Can I make him appear down there? I don't
I
have time
think you
to
can
know.
call him to you. I don't think you can just
Oh,
make him
wait,
appear
no,
more.
I think-
Yeah.
Okay.
Range is 10 foot.
Okay.
Should
Okay.
take a
Actually, no. As an action, you can, while it is temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to reappear in any unoccupied space within 30 feet.
Okay. So
He might have a couple of feet drop, but nothing that should kill him.
okay. She's gonna disappear him, drop him down, see through his eyes, and have him creep around a little bit.
My dog is driving me nuts to start with.
Okay.
People want to take a break?
Yep.
Sure.
need
Sounds
to
good.
make sure the little
My
one's
wife
in
is
bed.
almost back
Okay.
with James, so I might be a little bit coming back from the break. But fortunately, I'm hog-tied.
Yeah.
And
We have to assume we
Being
try and find
fireman
everybody
carrier.
We're gonna do the rest of this session with you on my shoulder.
The rest of this
Khalid's gonna use
fantastic.
Mark as a magic cannon, just point it
As
shoot
soon-
that.
Yeah, as soon as I get enough movement in my arms to do somatic components, fog cloud.
my God.
shit.
Oh
Won't
my
help you get
God.
away. Just annoy people.
Oh my God.
All right. We'll
This is
see.
terrible.
All right.
Wait a minute.
This is just horrible. I just want y'all to know. Felix is like,
Yep.
all right, be right back. Yeah, it's 10 on the dot. We're on bio. Oh no. Are you? Okay. I didn't really know.
This is going fine.
Yeah, fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine. You're on camera. You're on camera. Well, you're dressed at least, so.
Hear him thud against the door? Would you let him?
Yeah, we just check on him in 10 minutes or so. I don't think you'll be asleep in 10 minutes. I know you. Hi, Casta.
Tab has driven me to drink. I'm still coping with the dream sequence.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We left, and Cod goes, "Why are all our DMs so fucking dark?"
I was like, I could do this and I just narrate some dreams. It's like then it was 7 pages worth of dreams, so I'm just gonna send this to people.
Yeah. I'm not super happy about that.
But see, it would be more impactful if Khalid was ever happy, and then we would know he wasn't happy.
But yeah, now he's like unhappy and guilty.
And he has a corruption point.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh,
But
I just stole Critical Role's corruption rules.
how do you get rid of that shit?
We sleep.
Or is it like the HIV?
It goes away over time when you're not in a corrupted area.
So if your goal is to be the big bad, can you collect corruption points? I'm asking for a friend.
I mean, some of these, like you're in mild corruption. Severe corruption is like your flesh falls off.
Never mind. Wrong corruption points.
Your eyes grow jet black and empty. Your pupils becoming small glowing points of green flame.
It is the HIV.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That sounds horrible.
Well, I don't know if we'll get that point, but
It depends upon how long we hang out in Creepy Cave.
I mean,
yeah. You sleep a few more nights here, which seems to be the current goal.
this is the first time we've ever encountered a dungeon where I'm like, I'm not sure we're actually going to do it.
Well.
You're not pretty good. Pretty good out of some dungeon.
Once Alex started being like, I know. We'll just run to the tower instead. Nope, fuck that train.
Did Leah go get more barbecue or something?
You better be ready to share. Ooh, Matt Mercer has stuff on the Dungeon Masters Guild website.
Yes.
He does. He just brought your stuff there.
Ooh, did you see that they're making a Critical Role Munchkin?
No, I did not.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that
need to get
sounds-
that.
Sorry. We only have one bathroom. It's otherwise occupied.
Okay. I'm really curious about the Totem of the Duck Barbarian.
Dude, that's Napoleon Dynamite's character. I told you about that.
I'm highly interested.
You can talk to ducks.
I mean, ducks are a fearsome creature.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what they say. No one fucks with the duck.
Well, Felix has cannibal ducks.
What?
I think all of them are cannibal ducks.
They had ducks that were eating the baby ducks when they hatched.
That's terrible.
I'm pretty sure that's all ducks.
Yeah, it probably is. So, anyways, Stump is totally going to reach and grab Elspeth's hand while she's looking through her thing.
Aw, how romantic.
And she
Is
flinches. But she lets
It's
him.
more about stopping her from jumping, but
We're there, buddy. It could happen. She flinches, but she just kind of she remains very tense, but she lets him.
Okay.
it's also very odd to me that we all rolled a different number on a D8.
Right?
I'm kind of impressed by that.
We're all fucked up in new and interesting ways.
Some of you took it a little further than others.
Yeah, I think I really lucked out, judging by the rest of you.
Yeah.
Now, buckle up, boys. Mine has not exhibited itself yet.
Yeah. Yeah, Khalid has not had time to explore his. Everybody else does. All right, so you poof Ivan on down there,
Yep.
and what you see is this pretty good shape, polished marble floor. These columns standing in front of you on either side, leading up to almost an altar between two large stone pillars.
Okay. Is it leading like away in front of me or back under the mine behind me?
It's going forward from you.
Okay.
If you look behind you, there's this hole is kind of almost at the end of it, and the rest of you is collapsed in.
Okay, so I guess I'm trying to maximize the 100-foot range. So would I need to have Stump walk me around to the other side of the hole to stay as close to Ivan as possible as he like heads towards it?
Let me see. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to maximize, you can just push up against the wall there.
Okay, so I'll
Considering,
step. Is
Diagonals is nice.
hold on to Stump's hand, and she's gonna tell him, walk me around the hole.
And he does what she tells him to.
All right. I'm gonna have Ivan start making his way up to the altar and see if I can discern anything about it.
Okay. So as he gets closer, first thing you notice is the ground starts turning black. This black ooze is basically just surrounding this whole area around it.
Okay.
And
She's gonna grip Stump's hand tighter.
you can see this basically almost like a stone table, you know, covered with a large part, and there's a statue standing on it of a man holding a warhammer by a shaft just set down. Kind of looks like the Oscar statue if you have like a warhammer.
Does it look like
going through his
Khalid?
feet. It's kind of featureless,
Okay.
and his eyes are just crying this black ichor, fooling
Okay.
around it.
Am I able to?
Also, as you walk, as Essen walks up there, there's several bodies clothed in red, and this looks to be almost mummified and old.
Okay. Am I able to tell?
That's not ominous at all.
Am I able to tell anything about the statue? Does it look like it might be a deity or?
Is its face made of tentacles?
The statue itself is pretty featureless. It's very smooth, almost. Like literally, almost. You've seen the Oscar statue, just like kind of a body shape and
Okay.
just this android head almost.
Okay. Are there any other discerning clues that might give me any, like, looking around the room about, like, time period,
Actually-
or origin, or purpose?
Okay, as you look around, there's some light in here, which is part of the discern where it's actually coming from, but there's not much. So the immediate area where you're on, you can't tell much else about it. You can't actually. I'm looking around. You can't actually see the walls from where he's standing, like on either side of him.
And from walking through the ichor, does it seem to have any bad effect on Ivan? Is it, like, sticky or slippery or?
It sticks to him. You know, it's kind of like walking on like new laid asphalt or something. You know, kind of he has to
Okay.
really lift his steps.
Okay. And are there any entrances or exits to the room, or is this, like, all that's down here?
From as far as you can get with Ivan within 100 foot, you can tell the only entrance next you can see is this hole he came through.
Okay. I'm gonna call him back over to the hole, and I'm gonna disapparate him and leave him gone for now.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? Well, Elspeth does that. 'Cause it takes a
Standing
little
there
while.
looking dumb.
Trying not to get too far away from everybody else and furtively looking around in the corners and stuff.
All right. Do we want to go outside?
Really
then?
unsure of what to do.
What?
Merkin tries to bite somebody's heels.
What did you see?
An altar, a statue that was crying the black ichor. I think that I could not do too much with item, but I think it is the same thing that we saw with the animals. There are a number of bodies down there. They are cloaked in red. I am not so well versed on religion or anything. I don't know. I don't know much, but it is yeah. I'm hesitant to go down. I suppose.
Did she describe the statue?
Yes.
It is a featureless man holding a warhammer by his feet.
I do not want to get close to that statue. Put me down. Put me down. Immediately.
Are you
I
going to
didn't
run
think
if I
any-
put you down?
I'm not ruling it out at this point.
I am not keen on going anywhere near that statue either. So I'm alarmed that there are bodies down there. We have encountered bodies that have been reanimated before.
That is not the scary part. If the hole leads anywhere else, I was not able to see with Ivan. I can send him back down and have him run around and come back and hopefully tell me if nothing kills him. But I figured I would not waste too much time, and we might want to go get fresh air, as you have said.
Go run around down there and tell me if you die.
That's what he's all about.
Can you imagine being chosen as her familiar?
Ah, damn it.
Familiar school graduation,
Yeah.
and you go. Oh shit!
Well, that's what you get for not studying in class.
That's what I get for being an English major.
You've offended 2 people in this chat.
2.5.
Somewhere
I
Rose
feel
is
like this
upset
married
too.
to an English too.
They know what they did.
Stump is gonna lay down beside the hole and poke his head down to see if he can get a look himself.
From the hole itself, all you can see is faint light. You see this polished stone floor beneath the hole.
Elspeth is going to look at Merkin and say, "What do you know of the statue?"
It was in my dream.
What did it do?
Not a whole lot.
Khalid's gonna set Merkin down so you can actually look at him while he talks.
Perhaps it is time if you shared your dream with us.
I think I didn't see a statue of a man in my dream.
No, did I?
Lucky you.
No, I saw obsidian.
It is up to you then, Merkin. What happened in your dream?
Everyone died. My family. He's gonna kind of like side-eye Cam all of them.
Then what did this statue have to do with it? Was it there?
Suggested I seek him out to better myself and reach my, what do you say, potential.
It is a promise of power.
What was that? Didn't quite understand the accent.
I'm not the only one.
A promise of power.
You could call it that. So why I would think you would encourage me to seek out that power by showing everyone in my family dying in a fiery explosion? Well, persuasion isn't everyone's skill choice.
Elspeth is going to look at Alex and say, "What did obsidian do in your dream?"
He burned my home, my father, and all of the people there.
I think of all the secrets lost in that fire.
good number of secrets. Yes.
that was out of character. I'm sorry.
Were there
know
any
that.
clues?
He said that we may I may have run, but he can find me, and that I can't hide. And then I was like, I was burning. He actually touched me.
Elspeth can look to Stump, Cam, and Khalid and say, did your dreams involve these place or clues in any way, or were they more personal?
Khalid's gonna stay quiet.
No.
I think that we need to go down there.
I think we need help. And I don't say things like that lightly.
I am going to kind of crouch down by the edge of the hole and appear Ivan back down there and have him run around without Elspeth's eyes to see if the room leads anywhere, if it's just a room down there.
Okay, so you just kind of set him loose to frolic. And he,
Is he gonna frolic, really?
yeah, he's gonna frolic.
And
he runs
Kimberly
around
going,
for
please come back, please come back, please come back.
he runs around for a couple of minutes, then comes back, and I guess he telepathically tells you. I don't know how this works actually.
I think so.
He gives you telepathically the impression that this is a self-contained room. There's just one room down there. He couldn't find any other entrances or exits.
I do not know that we will, Ivan says that it does not seem to go anywhere, and I do not know that we will be able to, gather much more by being down there. I don't know anything of the statue. Merkin has already seen it. If we would like a better description. The Aedor, we already have some in a vial. It is possible that we could search the bodies of the men that are down there for clues, but I don't know what will happen if we touch the Aedor. We know when we have been bitten in the past, we've taken ill. So I think that perhaps the risks are bigger than the reward.
So, time out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very curious if the henchmen that are dead down there have like orders, like written instructions. Go in the hole, wait, it's totally safe. Signed.
Yeah, really.
Were the bodies fresh, Elspeth?
They are, do you want it based on my last medicine roll?
No, he said they were mummified in the narration.
It is hard
they
to
look
tell.
dead.
It seems that the Aedor has had some sort of effect on them.
Would I know any kind of thing that's worshipped that would be a man with a warhammer, from what little bit of description we have? I mean, would Alex recognize it at all?
It is not any of the current major religions that you know of as any of the imagery
Okay.
in the area.
What about historically?
Roll a history check.
Come on, 25, because that's what you're gonna need to base it
Oh,
on.
fuck.
Yeah, that's
It's rolled up.
Nope.
You
I
do
have
know
no
there's
clue.
other religions.
Wow, thanks. So useful.
I hope she says
So-
that out loud.
I have a question. Does the construction of the room bear any resemblance to the aesthetic of the tower?
No.
Okay.
Would Cam know anything from stories or legend thing?
I mean, roll a history check.
Wow.
We are killing it
Guys?
today.
I do not roll well.
There are several other religions.
When was the last time you restarted your computer, honey?
Could I borrow somebody's rope, please?
Stump, you
I'm-
should
Oh
not
my
go down there.
I love stuff so much. He can borrow
can-
mine if someone were
No, Stump should not go down there. I can, if we want to see what's there, I would rather have Ivan nose around the bodies. I do not think it is a good idea for any of us to go down there.
We might be able to fire and shoot at the statue and try to blow it up. Maybe
If
that's a
it-
bad idea. I'm sorry, that's probably a bad idea.
Tab. I'm gonna wait for Tab to stop staring down at the dog.
No, it's tiny.
Yeah. I was gonna ask if Khalid has noticed that he hasn't gotten ill from the ichor. Despite being exposed to it. Because I know I'm immune to diseases. But I don't know if Khalid knows he's immune to diseases.
Hi.
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 Has Khalid noticed that he does not have adverse reaction to the ichor?
There's other people that have been exposed to things and not had adverse reactions to it, so, you know.
Well, I guess what I'm really asking is, I know this out of character. Does Khalid know this?
I don't know.
He didn't
Okay.
think
You
about
know
that.
you have a strong immune system and a good constitution. How's that? And you have not felt any ill effects, which several other party members have felt from, being exposed to bites, etc. and such.
So is nobody offering Stump their rope?
Khalid is gonna.
No, we don't think it's a good idea.
Stump's
Wait.
gonna start climbing down
Wait.
so that he can hang his height and then drop from there.
Wait.
Elspeth
Shit,
is
I have a
literally
rope.
going
Wait,
to grab
wait.
him, like
Khalid-
grapple him with everything she's
Khalid was
got.
totally gonna
Elspeth,
offer rope.
Roll me an athletics check.
Oh,
Well,
he's
and
going
Cam was already holding on.
Can we enter a
I'm
time
gonna
dilation
dive
first?
down.
Everybody
Yeah.
stop.
That is on brand.
Wait.
She's like spider monkeying Stump.
No, I'm helping, so she can do with advantage, maybe.
So, can we hit the rewind button for like a second? Because I was asking an out of character question before I responded in character, but then time moved forward and I didn't get a chance to say, "Hey, dude,
Okay,
I got some rope."
Stop.
So, as Stump starts moving towards the hole, and Elspeth and Cam and Alex just kind of, whoa! Kind of goes, hey, I got some rope.
I'll go down with you, Stump.
Is there a place to
Okay.
stand down there that doesn't have the black ichor?
Yes, but here is the question. What are you going to gain from going down there? This is the part that I do not understand.
Children.
Some badass
Well, I
selfies.
We
I could maybe
we need
destroy
to understand
the
what
statue.
happened down there.
I don't know that we're going to get any more information, but alright.
Okay, so Stump is
I
willing to take
really
Khalid's
don't
rope
have
out.
a good feeling about this.
Khalid's gonna start to lash the rope around this pillar
Alright.
and make a really great friction knot on it.
I'm gonna help.
Okay. You're gonna help make the knot? What?
I'm just gonna help tie the rope because I don't want them to fall.
If you're
Khalid
going,
ties it
I'm
off, and
going.
Alex comes behind, like, ties it off again.
You didn't do this very well.
That seems on brand, actually.
And then we'll run down the rope and toss it down the thing. And
Stump will
Oh, am
start
I
climbing
out of
down.
the rope?
no, I have
No.
a different rope.
We have more rope.
I actually
We're
think,
gonna just prop Merkin up.
I think
No,
you're about to be left upstairs.
I mean, if you all want to go down and die, and then I can, like, the new campaign can be how long does it take me to chew the ropes off, and do
I
I
mean-
make it?
I don't think that we should. Merkin, I would untie you, but I don't want to take you down there.
Just bring him down and then untie him. He's not going to be able to get out.
Damn it, Stump!
I am go. How are we going to get Merkin down there? Khalid has already taken himself down the hole.
You can lower him down.
I'm a halfling.
would like to say the only reason that Cam did not offer his rope was the fact that it's around Merkin right now.
Okay, I'm going to, as gently as possible, try to grab Merkin and take him to the hole.
So it's a 30-foot drop. How are you lowering him?
Well, I'm going. I don't know. How are we gonna
That's like
do that,
freestyle.
y'all?
So you
I mean-
pull the rope up. You
I'm gonna
tie
pull the rope up
around
and I'm gonna
him,
tie him to
and
the
you
rope,
lower
and then
him
I'm gonna
down.
lower
Alright.
him to Khalid.
Merkin is now played by a sack of potatoes.
I mean, I assume he's gonna be fighting like hellfire.
I mean, a very skilled sailor with a farming background tied me up. So
Yes.
So he's fighting as much as he can, which is not very much.
Yeah.
So
Merkin's making it easy for you, but Merkin is also like 3 foot tall and 50 pounds, so
all right, I'm gonna
it's like fighting a toddler.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
tie,
go, and I'm gonna go change a poopy diaper.
I'm gonna
Alright.
tie
He's
him.
gonna go fight.
To
He's gonna go fight a toddler.
I'm gonna tie him to the rope, and then I am going to lower him down to Stump and Khalid.
All right. You can do that without much issue.
Okay, and then I am going to shimmy down the rope myself.
Okay.
Elspeth's going down too. Probably not gracefully.
All right. That
Cam will
leaves
go
Cam.
down after Stump.
Okay.
And I would like to do my free daily detect magic.
Hold on 1 second.
Do you want to take 10 minutes to do it?
Doesn't take
Nah,
10 minutes or free daily one.
I know that.
He was just kidding.
I don't know.
Well,
who's-
I just wanted to make. I mean, you know, I wondered why you were asking such a silly question. Because she specifically
y'all see
said
that?
it that way.
Yep,
we move to the left.
I see it.
I don't really know who's light anymore, but I assume somebody cast lights on something.
I was lit, so. Which I assume Stump is just still keeping me lit up.
This is amazingly well kept and clean for being.
So I'll come down there. You see
Where is it at?
Left.
Oh, no.
above the
I found
outside
it.
the mine.
Oh,
you
it's
saw what
roll
the
for
elf-
initiative.
Can you shut up?
I found it. Sorry.
You see what Elspeth described? You know, this temple. It seems very well kept. Honestly, there's dust on everything, but there's no like major things have fallen in except the back of where you came in, which seems to be the entrance at some point, which has all collapsed in, only leaving this hole as the entrance. And as you put more light in there, other than Ivan, you can see through his eyes. You can see the walls are painted in various battle scenes. Which paint is somewhat flaking off, but it's still pretty evident. You know, this looks to be various scenes of war, duels, and the like.
Can I check them out and see if they cue any memories about like the time period this may have been built in?
Sure. Give me a history check.
I will be looking and examining
Better
them
than
at will.
me.
Can I? Oh, thank God.
Okay. So this is definitely several centuries old, like
Okay.
400 or 500 at least. And you aware, you know, the people that lived before the disaster, they didn't worship the same gods. They didn't, you know, it was a different culture, and this seems to be an example of that. Although you can't really place what it was exactly, but this definitely seemed to be a pre-rend.
Okay. So can I tell, does it appear to be, so because you mentioned gods, does it appear to be like mythological battles or like humans, or can I not really tell?
It's very stylized in general. It seems to be more the general depiction of, you know, like a very violent fable or something like that.
Okay.
You know,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
more, like the Bible if Jesus was a war god.
Yeah. I guess.
God of war.
I guess what I'm kind of getting at, she's trying to determine, does this appear to have once been a temple, or was it like a library?
Yeah, if you look, I mean, especially with the setup, you can see with these columns.
Definitely
And
temple-y.
it's
Okay.
definitely at some point it looks to be in some kind of place of worship at some point.
Okay.
Where are the bodies?
they're kind of laying scattered along this entrance here, which I didn't feel like placing. They're kind of wrapped up, still have all their clothes on, look, fairly untouched as far as that goes, wrapped up in red cloaks.
How many bodies were there?
5 of them.
Okay. Stump's gonna start checking the bodies.
All right. As you turn them over, you can see it's almost like the tomb of Alvin was this. It looks to be sunken in and dried out almost, and they all have this red cloak with a hawk insignia on it.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Crimson
crap.
Hawk.
Oh, crap.
So the Crimson Hawks are a little more involved in all of this than we thought.
Well, we knew that, because Obsidian said that he was getting the black ichor from a mine. I mean, he had to be sending someone to collect it.
So I wonder if these. I wonder. These are Crimson
Ooh.
Hawks that were perhaps sent here.
Question: do
Yes.
the bodies bear any resemblance in there to the Alvin dude? Like in terms of the way that they've been kept and or decayed?
They look similar in that they're basically mummified. It looks like they've been dried out, but it's hard to determine if it would be like the same thing that did it or anything like that.
Okay.
Because Alvin, for a fact,
God,
been
we've
dead for several
moved.
hundred years, and these guys were probably alive a month ago.
Okay. One more question, and then I'll stop asking so much. Is there any sign of tools of study or excavation or maybe like something newer that maybe somebody came across this and was like, oh, let's study this area?
No, there's no signs that basically anybody has been there. In fact, you look around, most of it looks fairly undisturbed. There's a thick layer of dust and
Okay.
stone.
All right.
Okay. So that means I have a question. Do we see
Does
where they
dust-
entered the temple? Because we're going to assume that these are
Yeah,
recent.
as you can see, but a lot of this is covered. Look at the ground itself. The closer you get to this, it's just covered in this thick tar, black ooze. But you can see some footsteps in the dust along the path up to it. Did anybody untie Merkin when he's just laying on the ground?
No, I set him against the wall there.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are real funny.
Well, I mean, we're trying to protect you.
Can I reach my water skin?
I think you're hog-tied.
Yeah, you're not reaching it.
Cam's like, sorry, you're high-tied.
So is Stump walking up to this? Is that what symbolizes?
Yeah. He is going to check out the statue.
All right. As you get closer,
Maybe don't activate the room full of whatever without untying me.
about 15 feet or so from the statue, you feel like almost this bell sound out and reverberate in the room, and it kind of shakes the foundation of it.
Oh shit.
I am gonna dive towards Merkin and start trying to untie him.
This black ooze that's just pooling out from this statue ripples almost like you throw a big rock in a pond, and it starts to contract up in this rhythmical waves and stuff. And
And it says, "We are venom."
you can feel like a pull that pulls you towards the statue, and as it starts, these bodies starts to roll towards it, and the statue opens its eyes, and they light red for a moment, and it turns into this darker, almost white pupils as the ooze kind of wraps around these bodies to gather up and starts forming these long tendrils and knots, and starts to rise up to this writhing mass that rises up.
Oh shit.
And
So I probably should have used that useless ability, the Divine Sense, before that happened.
we should probably all roll initiative.
Well,
Uh,
my initiative
fuck.
is 0, right?
Hey,
But you guys
Well-
are jerks.
Alex, I
How
imagine
would
cut
it-
your rope since
Oh.
you cut you free there. So
okay, good.
That
Okay.
means it's going to be a difficult combat, guys.
Thank you.
I totally forgot to follow up on the fact that I cast Detect Magic.
oh yeah,
That's okay.
there's magic
Everywhere.
Some
literally
magic.
everywhere.
Uh-oh. Okay, I accidentally rolled for, well, hold on. I didn't mean to roll for Ivan. That was supposed to be me.
That's fine.
He's just
You
on
can go
me.
there. Whatever.
Can we pretend I'm Ivan? It'll just be my turn.
Hey guys,
Yeah, that's fine.
I finally rolled good initiative.
He has
I
lair
didn't.
actions. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
Because we're in its lair.
Because there's a thing on there that says lair, which makes me very nervous.
On a positive note, I rolled a 0 initiative.
How's that even possible?
He's not very dexy.
Oh, okay. So things with dex saves. Go.
Don't have fireball.
So, Alex, you're standing over Merkin. You just cut him free, basically, and it's your turn. That's this
See,
little
where
big
is the
monster
statue?
thing.
Because I can't see.
It's behind the altar.
Yeah, I can't even see the altar from where I'm
Well,
at.
Wait, is that a
Then
plant?
maybe you should move.
Is that a plant thing?
I think it's a shambling mound picture.
But does it actually
No.
look grassy? Okay.
But
Okay.
it doesn't have eyes, guys.
It's kind of plant-like in that it's, if you imagine all this being like dark tendrils of a black hardened ichor instead of
Okay.
Okay.
tentacles.
The real
I'm
question
gonna
is,
just
does
move
Stump get
forward.
+3 or +1?
He gets +1.
Okay.
I'm gonna move forward, so that I can try to see. Oh, and it's behind the altar, eh?
Yes.
I can't get to it. Is this a
I don't think you.
is this a
want-
pillar?
What?
Is this a pillar?
Yeah.
This one's a cat.
I bonus action dash and stealth, or no? No, I
You only
don't
have one
wanna do-
bonus action.
Yeah.
You can use your. Can she use her action to stealth?
No. Well,
What?
I don't know. I guess
Yeah,
so.
because normally
Yeah, she
you
can
can.
take the hide action. Yeah.
You can just take that. You still can do that.
I won't be able to hide, but I can get behind the pillar.
I think I'm pretty sure you can do both. I think rogues just get a special option to
Yeah,
do
you
it
can
on
just
a
do it with
bonus.
bonus action.
Right, but
You
I'm
don't do
gonna
the other ones.
bonus action dash, so I can't bonus action hide.
No, but you can regular action hide if you want.
Okay, so I want to stealth and take my dash and kind of try to hunch behind that pillar.
All right.
So I need to roll a stealth check.
Yes, and you need to move yourself behind the pillar.
Please be good. Okay.
Pretty sure it's gonna have blind sense, but you know.
They always do.
Tab designed an entire. Those bats had echolocation. Like he was.
The entire campaign is meant to thwart Fog Cloud.
I'll
Okay.
still find a way. There's always a way.
All right. I'm
Still works
and
fine
that's
against you guys.
and that's it. I'm done.
All right. That puts us to Merkin. You are currently prone.
Yep. Oh, I was.
I cut you loose, but I mean I couldn't set you up.
Okay, so I can move 12 feet.
Yep.
I'll stand right next to Elspeth, as close as I can
As
without.
close to Elspeth as possible.
Oh god.
You kind of bump shoulders with her.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Bump shoulders? Really? Yeah, it's more like he's gonna bump his shoulder to her hip.
They're gonna bump pelvis. This is pelvi. How do you pluralize
No.
pelvis?
Good.
'Cause
Fireball
it's-
has
You don't.
a ridiculous range, so we're going with that.
Yeah, that's definitely. And let's see what we got. What we got. All right. So you shoot out this firebolt against it. It kind of hits it and seems to almost deflect from the black.
Okay, so it missed.
Yeah, it missed.
Okay, 15 won't cut it, guys.
Okay. It's good
done.
to know, though. It's good.
Hey, everything is
Yeah.
knowledge.
Which brings us to the lair. And then I have to look up what the hell that means.
Ground shake. The ground is shaky.
So, anybody within 30 feet.
Are any of us?
Not me.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I'm safe.
Of the statue.
Ah, come on.
which would be everybody except Marking and Elspeth. Roll me a dex save.
Super happy good times over
Oh.
here, Elspeth.
Dex save.
Oh.
These are not good for me. Oh, okay, that's good.
No.
Use
Alright.
Stump's gonna be on his rump.
because, yeah,
So
because I roll like crap.
the statue kind of pulls his eyes in light and sends out another wave to this black ooze and shakes the ground around you. All of you except for, well, Cam, Stump, and Alex are all knocked prone.
Camp stuff.
What does a hero point do?
Unless you add a d6 to a roll,
Could I add a d6 to that?
if you want. If you don't want to be knocked prone.
I don't really want to be knocked.
I don't think being knocked prone is a big deal.
I think laying in the ooze is a great plan.
Don't
Well,
be
I'm not
knocked.
in the ooze, right?
It's kind of a bit everywhere. You know, it's not really on the map there, but
Oh, I was trying to avoid it. I didn't. Sorry,
so you're,
that's fine.
yeah, you're still on
Guys,
prone.
what is wrong with my rolls?
I
Have you
feel
restarted
your pain.
Lately?
I don't understand. I mean, I get it. Having a bad streak is ridiculous. Can I roll my dice instead of this stupid program?
If you show me them, sure. Meg.
Just throw them
Sound
across the room at him.
I
Okay.
hate this program. Sorry.
You can use discard if you want. That was just Elspeth or Raymond. I don't know which one you want to do.
Alright, yeah, it's just gonna be me. The Raven with an accent. I am going to find a nearby object and catapult it at the statue.
All right.
At second
There's-
level.
Okay. There's some items laying around. We'll say, sure.
She could always use her familiar.
Oh no, wait, why does it have 8 and then 13? I did it second
It's a
level.
higher-
Yeah, second
That's
level
higher
is
level.
both the
Okay,
both
okay,
those
so the
damages
first one is
added.
just the first level cast. Okay.
So the fact that every time I click on this guy, it sticks to my pointer is really annoying.
Well, then let
That
us
definitely
kill him.
hits. So this is something which would be probably some kind of dented up ritual item. Flies across the room and hits him, and it kind of knocks him back. He seems to have hit him pretty hard and shakes on his ground there, but definitely makes an impact.
Okay, does it seem so it does seem to like hurt the statue in some way.
Oh, we're shooting at the statue.
I'm shooting at the statue, not the dude.
Oh, okay. Then he's gonna get hit points back.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the statue itself seems to give this kind of wobbly strobe effect almost.
Okay.
It seems mad somehow. It doesn't move,
Okay.
but the darkness around it seems to kind of wobble and.
Okay.
Are we killing it with fire? Is that what we're doing? Is that the plan?
It does seem to be the source of whatever is going on.
I bet shatter would be very effective.
All right, that's it for me.
All right.
All right. First thing I'm going to do,
That was smart.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. And I should be able to get both the statue and the critter.
Technically, the statue's not a creature. I think it targets creatures.
If it can be mad,
No, object. Okay, so it just highlights everything.
now what color is it?
Well, I kind of like purple just because I'm partial to purple, but I think Cam might go for, I don't know, blue or
A
green.
manly color. It's blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blue.
So there's kind of a disc down there. And then he says save. Save. Or it saves.
Deck save.
Yep, he fails that. So, do we have a thing for that cog?
Yes.
We have fair fire on here?
That means everybody gets advantage with attacks on it,
I just have an advantage there. How was that?
and it lasts up to a minute. So
Fairy fire is
gonna help.
literally the fairy fire icon from WoW.
Yeah, but it's half covered.
It's like-
where?
It's the hand that's purple.
see it.
Whatever.
Wait, she fairy fired the creature and not
Creature.
the statue?
And the
The
statue.
statue too
Oh.
is a 20-foot cube, all of it. Technically, everything here is kind of
Yeah,
highlighted.
this is all glowing.
It's every object.
Okay.
You would have advantage on the floor if you really wanted it.
Yes.
If you really wanted to attack it. And then I will do an inspiration on Khalid because, you know.
Kick him in the balls.
Is that it?
Your next turn, you're gonna shatter that statue.
I'm like, go! I mean, if you think it's a good idea.
So, question: did you stand up? Because you're prone.
Oh yeah, I will stand up. And then I think I will move back. Because I can do that and still be okay. That would be out of the range of whatever that was, wasn't it?
Why do I have a P on me?
You're prone.
Because, you know,
How did I get knocked prone?
we're into water
You're on
sports.
The statue layered affected you.
Is that out of the range?
What? 30 feet from the statue.
Where it shook around us.
Yeah. No, wait. That was wrong. Yeah. It's out.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
We need to figure out
Yes.
very quickly if killing the statue is the solution or if the statue is just an obstacle to killing the group.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand up.
All right. I'm gonna take the P off you.
Please do.
Khalid say something.
Darnell is paying very close attention.
I move 10 feet
Uh-huh.
and I Ooh. You know what? Hang on, what is I'm going to cast spiritual weapon
All right.
for the first time ever.
Yeah. Do you have an icon for that?
No.
Do you want me to make one up?
Sure.
What is the spiritual weapon for the life domain?
It's whatever he wants it to be. What is
I
your
mean-
spirit limit?
It should probably just be a log,
A log?
you know, like a stump.
Oh.
Waited 17 sessions, guys.
Oh.
So,
Stump is the best.
something I learned last session,
It's a wagon.
spiritual weapon is not a concentration spell.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's-
knew that.
I did not know that.
And it's a bonus action.
It's fantastic.
Spiritual weapon is super broken, and Leo loves it.
Don't both you and Davi use the spiritual weapon?
Yep.
Yep.
Davies is a big mug of
Yes,
ale.
they do.
Also, Fey campaign combat takes like an hour by itself.
Yep.
Roll an attack on that. I assume you're attacking.
Yeah, I can attack with it the first round, right?
Yes.
So what form does Stump's spiritual weapon
stump.
take?
A stump.
A stump.
Is
okay.
it still with advantage even though it's a spiritual weapon?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
All attacks. Pretty sure.
In
Do either of those terrible rolls do anything?
They do not hit.
Wow.
This
This
big
program
stump just come crashes
hates
in.
us.
This dark tentacle kind of latches out from its body and smacks it away.
Boy.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
You still have an action, don't you? You can cast a cantrip.
I can cast a cantrip?
hmm
Well, then I
I thought he
guess
cast a spell, so I didn't think he
There's a
could.
bonus action.
okay, yeah, I didn't realize I could. I'll do Sacred Flame then, I guess. Why not?
Alrighty.
Ooh, that's a dex save. That's smart.
Oh,
Oh, guys.
He does fail his save.
Strong start, folks. Strong start.
You inflict your first point of damage on this thing, and it looks mildly nuisanced.
mildly nuisanced.
We're trying to set the stage. We're doing the whole
Like a mosquito bite.
we're doing like light jab, like
Yeah.
it's all right.
I mean, I carry us in combat so much. I just want to let somebody else have some glory.
The healer had to step up and actually do this. Khalid.
Okay. So, Khalid is currently standing. He's actually going to run up and right here. And do I know where Alex is? Because she's stealth.
You know general area. I should just saw her run over there, but you can't see her at the
Well,
moment.
I'm about to cast Bless, which is why that question is important.
Roll a perception.
Yeah, but he has to beat my stealth roll, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, I don't know where she is.
Yeah,
Okay.
has no clue. That sucks.
Also,
Sorry about that.
there's a range on the bless, so I don't know if you can actually hit her. She's 40 feet away from you at the moment.
Oh, is she? Okay, yeah, then I can't reach her anyway. Oh, fuck.
Maybe you should have cast Bless before you ran up, and then you could have at least got
Yeah,
one
you
of
could've
us.
gotten,
I'm going to retcon that
Hmm.
because I didn't realize the range was so limited. And move over 5 feet so I can reach these people. So I'm casting Bless on Stump and Cam and myself.
Hashtag blessed. Sucks
I got blessed for once.
Yes.
You're
Wouldn't want
hiding.
the DPS caster to get blessed. Wouldn't want that.
Yeah, the guy trying to run away from everybody. Make him better.
Alright, so now I'm going to move over here. So that was my action. And I don't really think I could do anything with a bonus action, I don't think.
I'll let you throw your glaive.
While tempting. No.
love it.
I can't even use Vow of Enmity. Ugh. Ooh. I am going to try to denounce this creature.
Yes, in general.
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't seem to do anything.
Shit. Alright, well, I use my channel divinity, folks. That's it. That's my turn.
Actually, let me see. Okay.
Is this thing undead?
I'm gonna trust that this explicitly says that it is immune to being frightened.
Yeah.
Fiends and undead have disadvantage, so.
Although the speed should still work, right? Having the speed.
On a failed save, the creature is frightened for 1 minute. While frightened, blah 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 blah.
I think you still get him with a half speed.
Okay. Do I? Where do you see that? Oh, a successful save. Yes. Okay.
So you have his speed.
Okay. Until the creature takes damage, which may or may not help us because he can probably teleport inside our souls.
All right. So, is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn. I apologize for taking so long.
Yeah, you should be.
All right.
So this thing is, what is its speed? All right, well, go there.
Moves real fast.
Has to be. And then he's got these two large darkened tendrils knotted up. It's gonna kind of twine together, and it's gonna lash out at Stomp
Khalid?
somewhere.
You can't see me.
Yeah. 24 to hit Stump.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Was that with advantage?
No.
It should be, yeah. Anyways, I don't
Alright.
really want a critical hit, but yeah, it hits.
All right, now that's not a critical hit. So this dark tendril kind of wraps around you, snakes around you, and you are considered restrained. You take 8 bludgeoning damage. You are pulled up to 10 feet towards him, which is gonna put you like there, I guess.
I mean, I wanted to get closer anyways.
Yep, it's good. So you are restrained, and then we're gonna do the same thing against Khalid. I'm gonna give you slight cover there. So that's +2 to your AC 20.
20. That hits.
All right, so you two are wrapped up in this thing.
You get +2 to your AC, though, you know.
Yes, that with the
Okay.
cover, it's 19 AC.
All right, so to be specific,
And can you use the disadvantage thing? I mean, the inspiration. Doesn't that let you?
Oh, yes. I'm
yeah,
going
you
to
can
do that.
you can add your inspiration for that.
I always forget I can do that with that. I really need to be better at that. Good call. Alright, I'm adding 1d6 to my AC, which means it misses.
Okay,
Ooh.
so you are back there, and you do not take the damage, whatever the hell you were. All right,
I can hear Merkin call, or excuse me, Cam calling down the hallway. Look out!
Doc, if you think you should.
These are excellent,
So-
excellent combat instructions.
Khalid has absolute confidence in Cam.
all right. As a
But Cam
bonus
has
action,
no confidence in Cam right now.
uh, wait, what? Okay. Sorry, trying to figure out what all this guy got. Yeah, as a bonus action, it's gonna make another tentacle attack. Khalid, 19 to hit, to +2 AC.
Wait, you talking to me?
Yes,
With 19 with cover?
yes.
That hits.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage, you are restrained, and you pull there.
Damn it!
Restrained is one of these.
Honey, you're gonna shatter on that because it might also hurt the statue.
And he's like,
And-
don't tell me how to live my life. I'm gonna shatter a Merkin.
And at the end of its turn, as a villain action, it's gonna kind of rise up and just kind of seem to grow, pull in more of its dark ichor, and then it kind of splosh them out like 4 large blobs that seem to land on the ground around. And these
Oh,
Shit.
floor cracks where they are, and this vine breaks up through the ground, tangles up in this black miasma.
Good
And
word.
I'll find a thing for this somewhere at some point.
So, if we have big guns, this is the time to use them.
Yeah. So 4 of these, wherever they are, kind of rambling around here, grow up and kind of sways around. And that's his turn. Switches back to Alex.
I am. Oh fuck.
Oh, wait. I need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah, concentration.
And everybody loses bless.
I am going to.
Worked for a minute. It's good.
I am how. Are these things stationary? Are they growing out of the ground? Or are they the creatures like?
They grew out of the ground, but they they're wrapped up in this black ooze. So
Okay, I'm gonna stand,
okay.
and then I am going to move my 15 feet, my remaining 15 feet away from them,
All right.
and then I am going to reach in my little pouch, and I'm going to take out a potion, an orange potion, and I'm gonna drink it.
All right.
And then I am going to exhale fire at this at the statue.
At the statue.
Do the monster.
You want me to do the monster, not the statue?
Yeah.
I
The
think
statue's
you
not
can
gonna.
get both probably because the cone.
No, it's a target. It's a target. So I mean, I can pick one.
Yeah.
I don't know
I-
what
monster.
that is.
That's
do
good.
the
I don't
monster.
think either. Alright, I'm okay. Then I'm gonna do the monster. I'm gonna blow fire at the monster. It has to roll a dex save.
Okay. I don't have the stats for that potion, but okay, yeah,
I
fail.
do. It's a 13. It has to beat
Yeah,
a 13.
it got a 1. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so it takes 4d6 fire damage.
Roll
Whoa.
46.
We need to kill this before it creates more.
13.
All right. So you kind of spit out this, just bathe it in fire. You can see some of the bodies and stuff that are tangled into it kind of catch on fire and smolders, and seems to the black ooze seems to kind of retract a little from it.
And that's all I can do.
All right. Which puts us to Merkin.
Yeah, Merkin is gonna murk the heck out.
Mark it.
Yeah, that's the plan. After this, I have to go brush some baby teeth, so we're gonna Chaos Bolt.
All right.
Come on, Merkin.
You're not prone anymore. 23 definitely hits.
Oh, do I get anything for these dice matching?
Nope.
Get a high five from me.
Nice.
That's nice. Can you roll the type 2? We should make a table for that. For the damage type?
A D8?
Yeah.
What
5.
type of damage is that?
I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. 5 is lightning damage.
Do I notice anything funky about it taking lightning damage?
Lightning damage, as you hit it, it seems to just kind of go all around it and diminish down into the ooze on the ground. It doesn't seem to
I use 2 sorcery points and use Quicken Spell, and I also sling a firebolt at it.
Alright. That hits.
16 is the magic number. Do another 6.
Alright. That definitely does more of an impact on it. It kind of burns off a little black ooze. And
It does not like fire damage, Paladin.
Excellent. Because I did not necessarily prepare my fire damage smite.
Good.
I'm saying the Sacred Flames, if we get a good roll on that, are pretty good. I'm
think that's
guessing it
radiant
has
damage, actually.
weakness.
Yeah, that's radiant damage.
Oh, Sacred Flames.
Anything else? Merkin?
As a free action, I'm going to complain about the naming convention for Sacred Flames. And with my movement, I'm going to duck behind this pillar.
Alright. Brings us back to the lair, which somehow increases 20 every time I go to it. I'm sure that's my fault somehow.
What in the hell?
And now we gotta look up what that is.
So I think we might die, folks.
I think we might too.
Alright. So, this, radius? Okay. This, statue kind of glints to life again, and its eyes flash on it, and the ooze seems to respond in kind, and... Kai, can you drag a circle around there?
Yes.
Let's follow that. I don't know how to... There's probably a better way to do this.
If you hold shift, it. Wait, you want a circle around
From the statue.
From the
from the
statue.
statue?
20
How big? 20?
feet. Alright. So this... I figured out how to do it. I'm great. I removed it. I'm useless. So
I'm here
this
for you, Dad.
dark ooze on the ground just kind of starts sprouting up and seems to solidify into sharp rocks, and that area is not considered difficult terrain.
All of that?
Yep.
Fuck. Alright, well, let me actually draw a real circle.
You want me to hold it or?
No, I got it.
I was gonna say, I don't see the circle, so.
Yeah, I don't either.
Nope, that's not a circle. Hold.
That brings us to Elspeth. While he's doing it.
Alright. I am going to attempt to reduce the major creature thing.
Oh my gosh.
So that's a
Oh my
con
god, that's all
save.
difficult terrain?
Hold on. It's
No, that's
actually-
bigger than that.
It's actually bigger than that.
Bigger than that?
Yeah, but my UI is all fucked up right now. So.
What do you say with Constitution?
Yeah, hold on. There's a 30-foot range, so let me see. I gotta move up some first.
Alright.
So, let's see. So she'll move.
I mean, you can move up and move back if you want to. I mean, doesn't.
Yeah, well, we'll just be right here. Yeah, reduce, so that's a con save against a DC of 15.
Alright, he rolled a 7.
So he is one size smaller, and on like melee attacks does 1d4 less.
It's like there-ish, I guess. I don't know.
Alright, I'm supposed to center around the statue, right? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. He's a little weedle mound now.
That little guy.
He's not so dangerous.
He drops us then?
No, the dark thing is still wrapped around you.
No, knowing Tab, we shrink with him.
Yeah.
That,
He just goes tighter, you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
that is it for me.
Alright,
Oh,
you're staying there.
yes, and he also has disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws. So,
Yeah, he has disadvantage on a lot of things.
just so you know, friend.
Mergen.
He doesn't do like less damage or anything, right?
Oh,
Yes, he
1d4 less
1d4
on
less.
like weapon melee kind of attacks.
That's annoying.
Never thought that spell would be this useful.
He doesn't have weapons, does that count? Okay, Cam.
His
I'm going
tentacles
to
are
cast
littler.
Shatter.
Alright. Shatter.
Isn't it? It's a 10-foot radius, right?
It's a 60 feet radius, so everybody's hit.
60.
No, it's not.
So
It's
you're
a
trying to get the
10-foot
statue
radius.
and the thing, I assume?
I can get the statue, the thing, and I should be able to get these 3 too.
So was disadvantage on con saves too? Or what was
Because
it?
if you put it like right in here, you should be able to get all 3 without getting stumped. I had it right where it could. I won't get this one right here. I can get the others. It's a
no.
con save,
No,
yes.
strength save.
If they make their it's inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage. And if they make their save, they still take half damage.
Luckily,
Okay.
statues don't have constitution.
So, alright. So there's a lot of circles. So it's hitting the statue, the ooze mound, and
Can hit
all
everything
the
except.
dark mounts. Okay.
And I had a place where I could fit it where I didn't get stumped, but I
And
got
if it's saved to
everything
take half
but-
damage.
Correct.
Alright, well,
Nice.
I didn't actually roll initiative for these. That probably would have helped too.
That's
Wouldn't it?
okay. They don't need initiative.
Yeah. He's got one now. Alright, yeah. That hurt?
All right, so that
Have
was
They
my action.
disappeared?
Does
So
it- no,
yeah,
they're
those
back.
3 died.
Oh, good
how does the
job.
statue-
Damn.
How does the statue look?
Does it do like double damage against inorganic things or anything? Or is he
You
just
think so?
They have disadvantage on their saving throw. No, it doesn't. It just says it
Okay.
has disadvantage.
If one were to look at it very closely, you could see a hairline fracture in it.
Alright, we need to fuck up the statue.
Any non-magical item that isn't being carried also takes a damage if it's in the spell's area. So it might shatter some of the crystals for the.
Yeah, draw another circle then. That's not difficult terrain. We'll just draw a line.
Are we being serious right now?
It actually does destroy
Actually,
things.
it would actually do that, but Let's see.
So within that little 10-foot area, it's
All right.
not difficult terrain. So there you go. You're welcome.
Thank you.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to cast another bardic inspiration on. I believe I could do it. I mean, within range to do it on Khalid, aren't I?
I don't know what the range is.
I don't either. It doesn't say.
You're 40 feet away from Khalid.
Let me look and see. Does it have?
I would imagine as
Within
long as
60
they
feet.
I think they
so
just can hear it or something.
it's within 60 feet. So
All right.
I'll be screaming instructions at him and then saying, "If you think it's a good idea."
All right. So you're inspired again. Stump. It is your turn.
Okay, so 2 questions.
Yes.
One question is to break free of the restraint. I assume would be an action.
You're basically grappled.
Okay. Second question. Can I use an action to cast a spell that's a bonus action?
No.
No, that's so lame. Like I can't take 3 more seconds out of the time to.
Can I trade my action for a bonus action? Which,
No. They're actually very specific. That was just kind of weird, but yeah,
Really?
you cannot
No,
trade
it's-
a bonus action for an
It's
action.
really weird.
Shoot, that's really too bad. All right, I will try to break free.
All right. Do something.
got to break free.
It's athletics check, I guess. Contested.
Athletics with advantage
I don't know.
because it's so small compared to what it usually is.
It has disadvantage on strength. Okay, yeah, the disadvantage on strength checks and strength, so it has disadvantage. Basically.
We reduced it.
Yep. Which would I don't know what the hell that would be. Strength check. Strength check. This is a lot of damn thing. Skill check. Nope. Stats. That's not it. I'm gonna type it in.
How
I
do you
can't find it.
go with the shatter, by the way?
Have we?
The statue has a hairline
13
fracture.
damage.
Yeah, you kind of flex your
Has a
muscles and
hairline
pull your
fracture.
arms out and break free of this ooze tentacle around you.
It has a fracture in the statue, and also it cleared the difficult terrain in a 10-foot circle around it.
You closed our
Uh,
initiative thing.
Oh shit. I forgot
Yeah.
to do this. I really forget to do that. This thing is just really in the way.
I am going to cast Shield of Faith on Khalid.
Thanks.
Who's cowering in the corner still? I see.
Negative. I'm being held up in the air.
Cowering in the air.
See, it's like the thing with the rolls. It doesn't matter what they are.
Shield of Faith there. Alright.
I should have one my spell slot. Okay.
Anything else?
Can I actually get there? Is my first step 10 feet? Or is
No, you're
it-
stepping in there, we've been regular, and then.
Okay.
Oh
sorry.
no, the first step would be 10 feet, and then.
But if you stepped, will it get an attack of opportunity across the altar?
Yeah, it's still be in reach.
He started his turn in reach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the question is, can I hop over that altar to get
Yeah.
there, or do I have to go all the way around it?
Smash the statue.
I mean, yeah, you can definitely get there.
Okay.
That's out of
I'm
it.
going to go there then.
I'm glad you did because I'm currently grappled and can't move. And Tab isn't
That's
going to give me advantage.
There's no saves, I guess, that are reduced, right? It just kind of is reduced.
I think so. I think the original save is all that it gets. Double checking.
Okay. So, unless you break concentration, it's
Yep.
Alright, anything else?
Perfect. No, that's it.
Khalid.
So I'm grappled.
Yep.
which means I can't move.
Nope.
And
You are in range for your glaive.
Yes. So I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay. That's
Have we
probably
been
so.
using the spiritual weapon, or did that just go away?
No, it's up there.
It's there.
He has to use this bonus
Yeah,
action for something else.
Yeah.
You can. Oh, I was gonna say you can't use it, but you can't. Hey, look, it's the Hunter's Mark icon.
And I'm going to glaive him. And I would normally have disadvantage, but he is
Yeah,
also
it's just straight roll.
fairy fired, so
You can't move. but
Yes!
Oh,
Oh.
Excellent.
I did not. I
Attack
didn't
rolls
declare
awesome
weapon
at this
master.
No,
Oh,
you certainly did not.
damn it!
Nah, you played the odds on that. I think you did the right thing.
I don't know what his AC is, so.
I'm gonna continuously hit
16,
him
I
with
think.
fire damage.
Yeah, that hits.
So,
So we do 17 plus 5, that's 22.
I don't know if Hunter's Mark gets doubled.
I don't think so.
I don't think
You
so.
can also use the inspiration dice to add more damage if you
Yep.
want.
D6.
18?
Or you can save it to use for
Save it to use its
his
armor.
attacks.
Are you
And
using it or not?
I am going to expend a spell slot
Yeah, you always smite on a crit.
to crit. Or to, yes. So, Divine Smite. So that's. It
I
rolled,
have no idea how to
Okay.
interpret that.
It's rolling Hunter's Mark extra. I really should not have that. That's
So
really
he
not-
takes another 14, is that what I'm supposed to?
Yes, he takes another 14.
Okay.
So I don't know how much damage that is in total, but it's a lot.
18 plus 14, so 32-ish, something.
How's that creature looking?
Dark and oozy. So you cut at it with the glaive, and it rakes through it. It just flashes divine energy, and it tries to start closing back together, but there's like extra divine energy in there. It seems harder for it like heal up and reform its shape as you cut into it. Other than that, it still looks pretty.
That
good.
wasn't even the butt of it.
No.
There's more where that came from.
Don't say that before you roll.
Yeah. All right.
Anything else?
So that the Hunter's Mark was my bonus action. So I'm held by this tiny creature.
All right. That's good. So that brings us to this thing.
Oh
Moves
shit!
along the ground.
Fight it.
Does something.
Oh!
Except you have concentration on the thing making him small.
Yeah. You 19 to hit. I assume hits.
Yep.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Roll a concentration save.
Is this for concentration or in addition to?
No, that's just for concentration.
So that's a Constitution save, right? For
Yes.
concentration.
Yes.
Okay.
Cross your fingers really hard.
Oh,
This,
yeah.
You keep concentration.
Back the fuck up.
And but this oozy dark vine is wrapped up in this thing wraps around you and constricts around you, and you are considered grappled and restrained.
Okay.
And which brings us to this guy, which
Everyone's quiet because we're very uncomfortable with how this is going.
I mean, it's going fine. I think we've almost got it killed.
I don't feel that way.
Uh-uh.
okay, so you are still okay. Tentacle. 17 to hit, Khalid.
Nope.
So you are, however, pulled in further, and he going to use his regular multi-attack. He's gonna. Why did I not do anything? Click the damn thing. Okay. Gonna kind of lift up and more or less try and headbutt stump next to him. 15 to hit.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Wait, that's okay. Yeah, that's right, but that's not the right thing. Okay. You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And as a bonus action, it's gonna engulf Khalid.
Why the fuck does everything eat me?
That's what Darnell says.
No, that's not what Janelle says. No. Actually, you're moving up because I lost the character sheet. I don't know where it is. And I need to pull it up. There we go. And now you're in there. Let's see.
So I shouldn't hit that with fire anymore, or should I still hit it with fire?
Why did Stump just Constitution save?
Because I have a concentration spell going.
Yeah.
You are now considered blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe.
Great.
And you're going to move with it.
Good talk.
But
However,
you can hold your breath for a stupid amount of time because D&D rules.
because D&D, you can hold your breath like your constitution amount of minutes. It's something ridiculous like that.
So I'm blinded, restrained,
And unable to breathe.
And suffocating for the next
basically
15
pulled along
minutes.
with it. However, since it is smaller, instead of just being engulfed and embraced, there's just like a leg and an arm sticking out here and there.
So if I stand up, is it off the ground?
You can just slowly slide down. You like.
If it slides down and you can breathe, I mean, it sounds like a good trade-off to me.
In Tiefling land,
So
Tiefling
that's
grapples
the-
you.
Alright, and why do I keep closing this character sheet? And, alright, which brings us to the end of its turn, which brings us to its villain action. It's going to kind of rear back with Khalid inside it.
Oh god, I am the weapon.
Flesh puppet.
Just spray this general area.
Where?
Hold on. Why do I just click on these so I can actually see what the hell they do? Alright, so I need Stump and whatever your name is, Alex, to make a dex saving throw. Alex. Okay. So he sprays this dark goo out in this wide arch towards you, and Alex, you kind of dance out of the way, but it kind of drips from Stump's body and gathers at his feet and starts wrapping its way up his legs, and you are not considered restrained.
Stump, we're gonna need you to hit the statue with your mace, I think.
Which is the end of its turn, which puts us to Alex.
Is the fairy fire still going?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I bonus action dash to there because the difficult terrain, blah blah blah. I have
Blah,
about
blah.
15 feet of movement left. I've been talking the whole time. Okay.
Oh, so that wasn't so pleasant.
Oh,
I am going to take my attack at that statue.
Alright.
it has feelings, so it can be surprised.
Oh, and I have advantage on the roll because Fairy Fire is still going, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, you hit.
And because I have advantage on the roll, I get sneak attack. That's-
Talk me through how you critically hit a statue made out of stone.
If I had advantage on the attack,
She
No, I
saw
guess
the
the-
hairline
the
fracture. She saw the hairline fracture and then just like, ha,
See?
twist.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're welcome.
I mean, I get critical hit. I mean, it's not a critical hit. I mean, anyway, it's just I didn't crit it. It's 7 damage.
All right.
But that's all I can do, and I am going to take my remaining 15 feet. Forget where it was I was going to put myself. I'm right at the edge of that. non-difficult terrain within the difficult terrain.
I just want to point out that all 3 dice that she rolled for damage.
Rolled what?
She rolled three ones for damage.
Wow,
Oh
I
my
didn't even see that.
word!
That's amazing.
It's even you, Leah.
All right, I need a
Yeah.
hard call on this, guys. Do I shoot the monster? Or do I shoot the statue?
I'm
The
gonna
statue
go for the statue.
cannot make a saving throw, so you can just hammer it with that hand.
Do you think it can make a strength saving throw?
Probably not. I mean, it can't
It's cracked.
fight against you. It's a statue.
My concern is that restraining the statue doesn't seem that useful.
Restraining it doesn't, but I'm more interested in the repeated damage from turn to turn.
This feels so wrong.
I mean, and you can always move the hand too, so it's not like you're losing it.
I think these things are easily going to make a strength saving throw, and frankly, they're vicious, and I would not be insulted if Tab had the hand be useless on the goo monsters.
Now hold on, slow down.
Okay, well, if you say so. You convinced me.
So I am gonna put a little hand on the statue.
Statue.
You're gonna like
Some kind of graphic.
pet it.
At some point, I should probably upload actual graphics for some of this stuff. Here.
That's an empty circle.
Yeah.
So the statue is restrained.
But
Yeah, let's.
it should also take 2d6 bludgeoning damage, which I imagine it's pretty bad at.
Yeah, roll damage. Alright.
That means it worked.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points, and I'm gonna throw a fireball at the monster.
Ball.
Fireball.
Bolt.
Okay.
If I had
He's
a
gonna hurl himself at
Oh,
the statue.
also- Don't worry, you're safe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the.
I owe you one.
Good
Perfectly
even
consistent.
distribution.
Yeah.
Alright. Did you throw a firebolt?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Alright. 21 hits.
God, we suck.
I really hate this reduce thing.
Guys.
Because I can't find the damn monster underneath the complete.
Ow.
I really feel like I should be able to breathe, based on him being much smaller.
Send you to back. There you go. You're
I
behind.
really want to breathe in
Screw
goo.
you.
Well, the good news is that it's 10 rounds before you even hit. I mean, what level are we? We're 4, so it'd be 40
10
rounds
is not
before you.
enough. This like is a
Well,
ridiculous number.
that's assuming I keep making my con saves because I'm currently melee.
Alright. Layer. Layer action.
Con saves. I'm more worried about it just outright killing you.
Oh shit. Where is it not rolling? Screw it. Pull it up by hand because it's not that deal. Alright. So, once again, the statue kind of comes to life and flashes. And anybody within 10 feet up. That's not right.
How's the statue
How
looking?
How did the lair go, and then Alex and Merkin get to go again? We haven't
They
gone.
didn't. The lair did not go. The lair goes after Merkin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just increases by 20 every time it goes
for
up.
some
so I don't
reason,
know
every
why.
time it.
Oh. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's.
I
don't
got
know.
skipped!
The lair's initiative is 20,
Yeah,
but for some reason, every time he does something, it goes up to 40.
I don't know why. All right, so anybody within 10 one of these pillars, this dark ooze kind of crawls around the ground and
Which pillars?
these things,
Ah.
which is Cam
Everybody.
and These jagged, dark crystals shoot out from him and attacks you, which is on here somewhere. Gonna roll some d20s, my dudes. 20. Alex, 14 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Elspeth, 11 to hit.
Oh, that just hits, damn it.
All right, you. Oh wait, I'll get back to you.
I think Elspeth might get her first KO.
I think I might.
Cam, 23 to hit.
I'd like you to re-roll that.
Okay.
Use a luck point.
13 to hit.
This is
Nice.
finally it worked.
Works better when you use it on other people.
Merkin, 24 to hit. All right.
I'd like you to re-roll that.
What can you make me roll? That is the
Yes, I
question.
can. Let me find it.
Oh yeah, you got the feat for that, didn't you? Too.
Second chance.
Let's re-roll down. Do I have to use the second one? Or do you have to use the second one? Because I crit with that one. I'll let you pick. Do you want 18 or a critical 20?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
You didn't tell me it was 18. You told me it was 20.
I said it was 24 plus 6. I rolled an 18 and a 20.
Oh. I'm gonna take the non-crit.
Smart choice. Okay, so... Alright, it's gonna be...
I'm gonna need more whiskey, folks.
I know.
Elspeth, you take 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Necrotic, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Oh.
How many hit points does
Is
she
it
have
necrotic?
left? 4?
I don't want to tell Tom. Just kidding. 7.
And
Do you have resistance necrotic or something?
Cam and Alex did not get hit, right?
So.
No, I did not.
Markin, you take 5 points of necrotic damage. And here's a fun thing. I would like you to roll a d20.
Who is this?
Markin.
Okay, just mark it. Oh, wait. Since I took 9 points, does my con save mean that reduce is still up? Because that was an 11.
Did you roll a con save?
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to beat
Oh, yeah.
10.
Yeah, you need to be 10.
It is either
So
10 or half the damage.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, Markin, as you get hit by this ooze, it kind of burrows into your shoulder, and you can feel this spark of magic inside of you, kind of like when you're boiling over from your wild magic.
Oh, I like this.
When you do that, usually you can kind of feel it like, it's like a pot boiling over very slowly, and you can kind of control it and stuff. This time, it's like a complete on switch.
Roll the
And you
table.
basically go Super Saiyan. Everybody else can see Merkin just kind of, his eyes go black and dark. And
Everyone but Khalid.
you hear yeah. the room kind of rings with his frequency, and as he kind of starts to scream from it, he kind of implodes where he stands, and he's gone.
Oh dear.
Merkin's gone?
Yes.
Merkin's gone.
Well, I'm finally away from those assholes. Alright, statue, you and me. New campaign.
Oh god.
Where did he go?
Oh my god. Is this like the Cthulhu fight from WoW? Is
Okay,
he...
that was the lair action, which means it's actually Elspeth now, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you have resistance to necrotic damage?
No. I'm gonna catapult something at that damn statue.
You sure you don't want to aim at this dude that's like threatening you directly?
She's gone. Yeah, she's gone. She needs to kill the statue. It's
Yeah.
It's not threatening her directly, it's wrapped around her.
I'm gonna catapult the statue. Sideways so I don't hit my friends.
I'm sure you can find something there.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Come
it's-
on.
Okay. That's it.
Cam, I'm gonna
Wow.
highly suggest.
It was an honor to serve with you.
I'm really gonna suggest you shatter again.
It doesn't matter if
I'm
it
not
hits
gonna
us.
shatter.
Are you doing anything else, Elspeth? Or?
That's it. I mean, I think that's really all I can do. So.
Okay.
I'm
So
going to
did-
use. Oh, sorry, it's my turn.
Yes.
I'm going to use the bow to do a scorching ray.
All right.
Oh, I forgot there was a bow.
Yeah,
I'm not supposed to add that to
That
your
you-
sheet.
2 charges. I did.
That was smart.
So, but I don't have scorching ray on my sheet. So.
That's what I meant.
Oh,
Should have
sorry.
I take it all back.
I should have used the horn. Hey, are
Let me
you the one with
see.
the horn?
Can
What?
I add that to my spell list?
You should have used the horn.
The horn is
Feywild.
Feywild.
Oh,
We have too many campaigns.
That doesn't
oh
add to
no,
my
there's
sheet.
a horn of blasting or a wand
All right.
of
So
blasting.
you carry 3 razor hurls. You do.
Just a sec. I'm trying to get. I just have to get it opened up back in here. I'm trying to add
Not in
scorching
this one.
ray.
Oh man,
Not in this one. The only
Now,
items we have is the Sentinel Shield, the Ring of Mind Shielding, the bow, Obsidian's Journal, the Paper Bird, Silverlight, and then the Spell Gem.
Holy shit. Scorching Ray is 2d6 fire damage times 3.
That
okay.
hits.
So that's the first one. Okay, and by the way, so I get 3 rays.
Yes.
So I'm going to shoot 1 ray at the little thing on Elspeth, and then
Okay.
I'm going to shoot a ray at the statue. Or sorry, 2 rays at the statue.
Okay.
Do you make attack rolls for each one?
Yes.
Interesting.
So
So
Elspeth was
20
first.
definitely hits Vine.
that went to the one on Elspeth.
All right, and that's enough to catch it on fire, and it kind of burns off the dark ooze that's around this vine and gets to it directly.
Okay.
Falls off you and
So then
only lightly singes your clothing.
so that's the one on the statue,
Come on,
Okay.
honey. You got this.
All right.
You should have
and that's the third
advantage,
one.
right?
Oh yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about statue, but unless you want to roll a crit, I guess.
Okay.
17 hits the monster too. That's what you're doing.
Okay.
No, I thought she said she was doing both rays
On the
to
statue.
the statue.
Yeah.
But you should roll again to see if you get a crit on
well,
that.
Yeah, I can.
Were both of those towards the statue, or was one towards the?
No, she said both towards the statue.
No, I didn't get a crit, so it doesn't matter.
Alright.
So yeah, the 5 and the 7 are both towards the statue.
All right. Sounds good. That brings us back to Stump.
How's the statue looking?
Wait a minute. I have a bonus action, right?
Oh yeah, you do have that too.
Okay. I can't see how bad Khalid looks, and I can't help him. I'm sorry. So I'm going to do a healing word on Elspeth.
yeah, keep Elspeth alive.
Yes.
She needs to keep catapulting that damn statue.
Well, not only
So-
that, she's keeping that thing reduced.
Yeah, she's keeping the damage now.
So. And then I'm going to step just slightly over here to get away from the
pillars.
columns. 'Cause that's within 30 feet of the thing, isn't it?
No, it hit me.
Uh,
It hit me. I don't think there's.
Yeah, dark shards, whatever, just shot out, come from these 6 pillars here.
Okay. So I'll just step back over there just to.
It's an FU option for the DM for Heidi sorcerers.
Yeah.
And
But
then,
it's
and then you roll a crit off of an 18 when I use second chance.
All right.
Can I see if I'm right here? Can I still? I can still
We're
see-
gonna say that's a platform, so short.
Okay. So I'll step back over there just to try to
Stump.
get out of the way of all that. crap.
Hit the statue, sir.
That was pretty effective
Yeah.
for once.
I really appreciate the healing.
You're
And getting the,
I'm
the
double
thing up
digits,
for-
guys.
Yeah.
woohoo!
So does the statue actually look like it's sustaining damage?
Yeah, it's definitely scorched and it has some little cracks in it. It doesn't seem like it's taking a lot of damage, or it's not like falling apart or anything, but you definitely like damaged it.
I'm gonna hit the creature with my sword.
Okay.
Regular roll.
Yeah, I really want to save Khalid. I don't know which way does it better.
He's got like 15 minutes of holding his breath.
Yeah.
I'm sure
It's-
swinging a sword at a vicious ooze monster covering him is going to save him just fine.
You have
that does
your
not hit.
bonus action, your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with.
You get advantage still too, by the way.
Oh yeah, you have an advantage attack.
No,
He doesn't.
I have this.
He's restrained.
His spiritual
Oh.
weapon
Oh, yeah.
should have advantage though.
But you're not. At least you don't have disadvantage, I guess.
Yeah.
And Khalid's
this-
not exactly threatening him right now. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll spiritual weapon hit the creature too.
You go. Burp. He has to roll a.
Whoa,
Just cast the
is,
spell again.
is that the log?
Yeah, as a stump. It's also a card, but whatever.
Oh, I guess it has advantage.
It
Doesn't
has an
it?
advantage, yeah. All 20 hits.
But I'm going for. Whoa,
Yeah,
not-
that's definitely a critical something.
It is a crit.
But yeah, 20 hits.
Guys, in D&D chat, Khalid on video.
I don't even have to click play.
Is that your turn? Then?
Yep, that's it.
All right. That brings us to Khalid.
This is like my MO. I just fight things from the inside. Can I get out of this thing?
Let me see what this ability says.
And do I have any kind of advantage based on him being way smaller?
First of all, you need to succeed in a 0 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Jesus. Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
How's that?
That's fine. All right. So as you're in there and you're kind of getting bodies inside and everybody hitting you, you get kind of crushed in there and you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
10 points of bludgeoning damage. Is that minus 1d4?
Oh no, that's not.
Yeah.
Let's roll. Okay, that's 8 points of bludgeoning.
Alright, I'll take it.
I mean, you're blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe. I don't think any of those technically prevent you from attacking.
No. None of those prevent. But can I break free, or is that what the Constitution save was?
Constitution save was something else. Those were stinging damage.
You got to keep the goo out of you, or else it sends you to Fucktown, right?
Yep. It's trying to enter the keister right now.
Nope. You're just in there.
I'm just in here?
Yep.
This is the shittiest monster design ever.
Okay. Wow.
Shouldn't have gotten in there.
I didn't have a choice.
Whose fault is that?
Alright. What have we decided this guy's AC was? 16?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright. So, I'm going to attack him. I'm blinded and restrained, which would normally give me disadvantage, but he also has fairy fire on him, so that cancels out.
Yep.
So apparently
Weirdly
he's
enough.
glowing from the inside.
Yeah, with the light, you can actually kind of see.
Yeah.
It's like you have one arm, you haven't eaten for 3 days, you can't see, but he's slightly glowing, so he just cancels out.
Alright.
Oh, that hits.
I'm gonna Great Weapon Master my Polearm Master.
Okay.
Nope, that misses.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
good.
also, you still have inspiration.
You do still have inspiration.
That's a 9. There's no way I'm gonna
Yeah.
hit.
All right. So
All
I'll
right.
see a glaive just kind of come flying out of this blob of quartz of darkness. Go back inside.
Still alive, folks. Alright. It's my turn.
Jesus.
So, where I am, are there snacks?
Snacks
We'll get
sound fantastic. I'm really hungry right now.
Alright, so
Well,
instead of attacking, it's gonna use
let the
Crush.
Jew enter you.
Ooh,
It's gonna squeeze down around you.
let me get something to eat.
Okay.
You wanna
Well, you're about to take damage, so you might want to wait.
I am.
You
Oh
take
shit!
another 7 bludgeoning damage.
7. I might die, guys. Again.
As a bonus action, it's gonna lash a tentacle at Stump. 14 to hit.
No.
Yes.
Alright. You're restrained, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind. 15 to hit.
Screw you, Tab.
Let me see. Alright. Oh, you're fine. You take, well, shit. 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Well, good thing I have 1 hit point left.
Oh.
Well,
Is
You're
that
lucky I
after
rolled a
you
1 on
bounce
that
back, or is that?
No, this is literally just to 1. Not. I didn't relentless endurance.
Have
So
you-
So,
Have you been
several.
removing 1d4 every time, Tab?
Also put minus D4.
You gotta remind Tab. He tries to get sneaky on you.
And at the end of its turn, it's gonna gather up more of this dark ooze from the ground and kind of ripple it through it around Khalid, and it shoots off and explodes. Kind of right in the middle here between Alex and Elspeth.
Okay.
I want
What
you both-
explodes?
deck save.
He shoots off a little globe of ichor. Make a deck save.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You should be good at that.
I am, but I'm so tired of deck saving.
If you roll lower than Casta right now,
Oh, I'm good.
Ah.
I've been rolling low all night.
You jinxed her.
I-
You really
I
did.
blame you, Says, for all
it's
of
okay.
this.
I'm apparently on the statue side now.
Oh shit, that's right. You're gone.
Elspeth, you take 8 points
Okay.
of piercing
Wait,
damage.
an 18 doesn't save?
No. Oh, wait. Other way around. Never mind. Alex,
Okay.
you take 8 points of
I take
It's
4.
getting tired, guys. You
8
gotta.
Yeah.
points of what?
piercing damage.
Do I take 4 or none?
No, you take nothing.
No, you take none.
You saved. You gotta rules lawyer him. He's getting a little tired.
Yeah. You gotta watch him. Listen,
Rules lawyer, bag.
I'm about to
You are
get
not supposed to be
cereal,
at
so
40, you dumb there.
someone else is gonna be on task here.
Alright. That brings us back to Alec.
Okay. How is that statue looking?
Really fine.
It's cracked.
I think we should take out the monster. I don't know if we're gonna
Kill
be
the
able to
monster, then
statue.
we're gonna break the statue, or I might stop you from breaking the statue. How do you guys feel about being restrained by magic hands?
Is that monster like if I'm here?
If you're aware,
If I'm here, can I hit that monster?
definitely can.
Is Stump restrained by the monster?
Trace
Yeah.
is not restrained by the monster, he's restrained
He's restrained by what?
the floor.
Oh, so we're not flanking it. That's okay. But he's still got fairy fire, so I so.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Nothing
getting
to say.
stabbed from the inside. I think he's flanked from every direction.
Doesn't matter. He's got fairy fire. I keep forgetting the fairy fire's there. I'm just worried about getting my advantage. And that's 16. And you know
Nice.
what?
No, I don't.
That was how much movement was that? 15. I'm gonna hit it again.
You wild bang.
18.
That hits.
That's
I can take
2.
attacks.
That's just 2. And I'm gonna move back to I don't really like hold on. I don't like anywhere that I'm at.
There's no good place to stand in here, hardly.
Yep.
There's not. I'm just gonna move back to where I was. I think that's
I think
safer.
we did the best positioning we could have because
Yeah.
he never hit all of us with one of the tricks.
Yeah. I just I didn't like being near the columns, but I don't want to be near the monster either.
Is your turn?
That ends my turn.
All right, brace yourself, Merkins.
Hi, Merkin.
Yeah, I gotta hear where Merkin's at now.
Oh my god.
Are there snacks?
There are no
Hors
snacks.
d'oeuvres.
Son of a bitch.
Have they been licked?
So, this magic just kind of overtakes you. It's like your wild magic before, but it's that much more intense, that raw form, and you blink out of existence on this plane, and you come back in the same room, and it's
Am I in the
all
Feywild?
dark. It's kind of like you're in a swimming pool almost. These lines and darkness thing, and you can see this the statue on the altar, although it's massively bigger. It's probably 20 feet tall, and it looks the same. Holding the Warhammer stuff, it has this big glowing.
Hey, hold on a
gem.
second.
Anticipation.
And does it?
Do 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 do.
All right, sorry about that. Continue. Holding hammer has a light.
Yeah, it has the hammer. It has this big glowing gem on its forehead, which seems to almost suck up this darkness that's in the room. It seems to be almost funneling it into it. And you can hear this voice booming in the room. You came so soon. I didn't expect you.
That's a really awkward statement.
So we can do great things, and then you blink out and you're back in the other ever. And that's your turn.
Oh, so I don't even get to go?
Nope.
When I do get to go, am I supercharged?
We'll see.
Out of the lair. It's up to 40 again.
That's annoying as shit. Alright. Can I roll this thing now? I don't know what happened. Roll. It's funny, I wrote this down about 3 weeks ago. I have no idea what to do. Okay, I see. So, and statue does its things. It kind of glows, opens its eyes, and there's these ripples in the darkness that seems to coalesce in about 3 different spots, and then more of these vines shoot through it. And that's its turn. Which brings us to
Alright.
Elspeth.
How is the monster looking?
Dark, and it's still kind of smoldering in places. It's hard to tell. Injury in a inanimate blob of dark knotted ichor and
Does not
dead
like
bodies, but it's smaller than it was when it started. It has like jagged gashes in it that's hasn't been able to like close up again. It's definitely looking hurt.
Okay,
What you would classify as hurt.
I'm gonna catapult the monster because I don't know what else to do, guys.
Going. Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
Make sure you also move away from those vines after you do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
That hits.
Alright. And then I'm going to
9 bludgeoning damage. As another thing is pings off its side.
I'm gonna copy Cam and come over here.
Gives Khalid a bit of a headache,
Sorry, Khalid.
Khalid might be concussed.
Alright, that's it for me.
Alright, Cam.
I'm going to use 2 more charges. Do another scorching ray. If this time I'm going for the vine.
Okay. Closest one, or
I'm very worried. No, I'm going for the big vine because I'm very worried about Khalid.
that's not a vine, but sure.
Stump's there
Whatever.
Stump's there at 1 hit point, and he's like, "Are you worried about me?"
I know, but
That hits. Okay. still hits.
Man, and I'm rolling crap damage, but
These straight lances of just white light fire just lights up this dark blinking goobly goop and sticks around. He's kind of across these streaks of burning light in it.
I'm going to do a healing word as my action on Stump.
What's the range on that?
And I'm
35
going to,
right now.
What's the range on it?
looking. It's 60 feet.
Good.
So I'm going to do it at second level. Oh man, I'm rolling like crap again.
Again, I should probably roll initiative for these.
All right. Well, you still got 8 health at least.
Thank you.
You're
All right.
welcome. I think that's all I can do.
It is your turn again now, Stump.
I'm gonna hit it with my sword again.
Hit with a sword.
By
Sword hit it.
by hit, I mean I'm going to try because it
All right.
didn't go so well last time.
You have advantage. No, you
he's
don't.
No, I
Never
don't.
mind. I keep forgetting that.
with 20 hits. All right.
Khalid receives a close shave.
Yeah, you actually lop off a big piece of dark stuff from the side of it, and the ground that solidify almost into the rock as it falls down. It's the
Does
ground.
it look like it's like almost dead?
It definitely looks a lot worse than when it was like kind of come up there.
Should we
Okay.
keep hoping, or should we just lay down and die?
I'm gonna hit it with a spiritual weapon.
All right. Disadvantage.
It does have advantage. Good thing. Doesn't matter. 16 hit?
16 hits.
Did matter.
Nice.
Excellent.
This big log is kind of waxed down and it's
Sorry,
almost
Khalid.
crack it.
That's it for me.
Khalid, would you roll a Constitution saving throw, please? Are you
No,
eating
thank,
cereal?
no, thank you.
You know he is.
Does inspiration help against saves?
I don't know.
Or is that just
Maybe.
bless? I think that's just bless.
Can I do math in this thing?
Oh, you know what? Last time I hit this guy, I did not roll Hunter's Mark.
Well, that's up to you.
My
You
fault.
take 12 points of bludgeoning
For the
damage.
for the record,
I
it does
know,
work
it does say.
It does work on saving throws.
It does.
It
You
does?
can add a saving throw to that.
Okay, yep, I'm rolling one
D6
d6.
if you want.
Come on!
Hey, that's
You
better.
did not take 12 points of
Thank baby Jesus.
She inspired you to flinch really
Yeah.
hard.
Cam literally saved Kelly's life there.
Or at least his
Oh my
virginity.
god.
No, that the butthole virginity is all gone. At least with all the things that keep consuming him.
You should lay on hands to yourself.
Yeah.
Touch yourself,
So
man. Touch yourself.
I am going to blow
Get
my
in that
entire
ooze and
load
touch yourself.
and dump
Yes.
20 points of lay on hands into myself.
Is it the
Alright.
second time you've had to do that in 2 sessions?
Yep. I now
Just
have
don't get hit so much.
30 hit points.
Maybe you should carry a shield.
I
At
do.
least in, maybe you should
carries it.
use it.
It doesn't seem to have much effect when the rolls are like 24 plus.
Yeah, but it helps when they're like 19.
It hasn't worked out that way. Regardless,
Isn't Hunter's Mark concentration?
it is.
Okay, you should probably roll a few times on that stuff, but
Yeah, I'm also not.
But he
rolling-
didn't do damage
yeah,
with
not
it.
rolling damage on it, so we'll call it even. You're welcome.
Anything else?
So,
By anything else, I mean anything at all.
yeah, I can't do anything. I'm just gonna be here restrained at really high health.
But you're
so,
alive.
Yeah.
Oh, you're done?
I'm really glad we took that long rest.
Yeah.
You and me both.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, Casa.
14 to hit.
Hits.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Don't you have the
She's
shield spell?
down.
Casa,
You went down.
don't you have the shield spell?
Nope.
We should fix that.
It's not gonna be
Wait.
next level.
We need to hurry up and kill this thing.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Because now it does more damage and it got more. That's just company.
Yeah,
Hey,
I wasted
oh.
my time with that magic hand on the statue. It might even be dead if I had done another turn of double blast.
I mean, the magic hand still exists, right?
Yeah, but that thing's gonna have a strength saving throw that I'm not gonna.
All right. So, this thing, having regained its full stature and be looking mighty fine and big now.
But not healthy.
Well, not that healthy. It's gonna clench down on Khalid.
Mm.
And you take 18 points of bludgeoning.
I'm sorry. I must have misheard you because I thought you said 18.
At some point.
Oh yeah, his monitor blanked out.
There we go. Load now.
18 is what you
Yes,
said?
18.
Jesus Christ. Alright, well.
It's a good thing you touched yourself.
I'm gonna save? Nothing?
No, you're inside it. It doesn't need to hit you.
Worst monster design literally ever.
Yeah, it sucks that there's no way to try to get you out.
There's no save, nothing.
Then it's gonna beat on Stump a little. This kind of forms these two clubs out of it, and it pummels at the Stumps. 17 to hit.
Yep.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And
Down to 2.
14 to hit.
Missed.
Misses.
The
Alright.
problem is now I can't get to it because of these other stupid vines.
Alright.
You're
I
just
mean,
gonna
you
have
can
to
use
take
disengage
the
as a
tackle.
bonus action.
Yeah,
That's its turn.
you're gonna have to disengage. You're just gonna have to.
Well, I can. The problem is, I could disengage from one, but as I pass
It
this
w-
one,
If you
It's
use
for the
this,
whole
you
turn.
disengage from everybody.
There's this player handbook.
We can't read that one. It's banned in our country. Roll a Constitution saving. Please.
I hope you're not talking to me.
Yes.
Would
Clinch.
you leave poor Khalid alone?
No, but he got crushed. He has concentration.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry.
Lisa Fairy Fire still going.
Yep. You save.
I don't feel real great about this, guys.
Well, I mean, it's almost dead. We just need to.
Is
actually
it though?
finish.
Now that it's big?
I don't know that I believe that.
It doesn't affect his health.
It doesn't affect his health, but I don't know how close we are to killing it.
I think we're very close to killing it. Like I think it'd already be dead if I hadn't wasted a spell on the statue.
Yeah. I wish my 20. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I'd not done those scorching rays on the statue. Sorry.
We didn't know.
Well, I thought the statue was the key because I also hit the statue. Oh no, you guys suggested I not. I was going to.
I figured even if it was important to kill, I figured it would have had resistance to piercing.
So what are you doing now, Alex?
Yeah,
Is
what
it my turn now?
Yes.
Still your turn.
Okay,
We
well,
literally
nobody
talking about
tell me.
your turn. Yes, you were literally talking about what you're doing on your turn, then you stopped.
Well, I didn't know it was my turn. I was waiting for you to say it's my turn. Okay.
I did.
I'm gonna disengage and go up here. I'm
Okay.
in range of the monster thing, right?
Khalid, you're
Alright,
gonna need
and,
to like flex your abs really, really hard.
And that's 23 to hit.
That hits.
That's 16 damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna swing again. Can't disengage again, so swing again. 23 to hit.
That hits.
23s.
1. Son of a bitch.
Wait.
You disengaged to run there.
Yeah, you can't. The second attack don't count.
Yeah, you can't attack.
You're used to bonus action.
Oh.
That was 1 damage.
Yeah,
No big loss.
Ooh, no
he was gonna
loss.
kill him. I'm sorry, but
You're mean.
all right.
I mean, if 16 didn't. No.
That's not how hit points work.
You can
I'm just
move.
gonna
Yeah.
throw that out there.
I mean, I can't move, but I mean, I've already moved 15 feet, so the most I could go is 5 feet.
What?
Out. Because
Oh.
this is difficult terrain.
Oh, yeah,
But you can
but
run
you
back
can
where you came
go
from, I guess.
other
I
places.
can't. I'm in range of this guy.
You're disengaged.
I stayed disengaged the whole thing?
Yes.
If you
the entire
disengage,
turn.
yes.
There's the book that explains.
I'll move. I can. I'll move. I'll move here. I'll move here.
Okay.
Yay, it's my turn. All right, I'm supercharged.
He can start the
No,
mower
you
with
feel pretty
one
fine.
pull.
Although they have some. You feel a little queasy.
All right, this is probably the most important cast bolt of my life. No pressure.
You get free advantage because you're all tingly.
Yep, that hits. And roll a damage type.
Please be fire.
Fire.
Lightning.
More lightning. More
Lightning.
fucking lightning.
So you shoot this bolt of energy at it, and it crackles in the air, and it hits it, and it runs through it and dissipates out into the ground.
As my bonus action, I'm going to exchange a second level spell for 2 sorcery points for next turn, if we live
Alright.
that long.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to change this lair initiative back to 20. Let's see what we got. Where's the tape? Alright, so.
I'm sorry. What was that?
That's the official sound it makes, I think. Is that actually correct? Yes. So that basically turns us all back into difficult terrain.
Is
I
it difficult
lost when I had
terrain
rolled
or just?
20. So, yeah, that's all difficult terrain. Puts us at Elspeth, who is dead.
Death saving throw.
Yep.
Good
Can you
job.
save?
Right. Listen, kill the monster. I'm good for now.
Attacks a stump. 21 to hit.
No.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
And bouncy,
I
bouncy, bouncy.
drop this girl, then bounce back to one again.
All right, and you're now wrapped up in ooze around your legs, and now this thing is kind of wrapped around your torso, so you're getting bear hugs from all kinds of directions.
Delicious. So, awkward question. Does he have to make a Constitution saving throw, or does he lose it because he bounced?
For what?
The armor class that I have that is absolutely useless because you make all creatures just eat me.
Quit jumping in their mouth. He does make a concentration saving throw because it doesn't actually knock you out and then back up again. He just puts you at 1, so
Yeah.
it doesn't automatically drop. Yeah, definitely saves. This thing is going after Alex. 17 to hit.
That hits.
You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and wrapped up, whatever it's called. All right, that was that one. Cam.
All right. I want to see. So, is there any place I can put a shatter and not get my party members, but get all statue and those 4? I don't think so, right?
It's a,
No.
But I could probably, if I
You
hit
could
that
get
thing
the
though, I run
one-
the risk of getting
You could
Khalid
get the
anyway.
You can
could get the
definitely, if you want to,
statue.
like the statue and the 2. No, well, actually, get those 2 are actually on them, so. You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I couldn't get those 2, and so if I do that, I'm gonna get them.
All your party members are in the other people, so.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do that.
or
All
other way
right.
around.
So I
Sorry,
am
I say have them
going
on them, so
to.
whatever.
God, this sucks. So I'm going to shoot. I'm gonna shoot the big one with my bow.
Okay.
Got to try to take that thing out.
Khalid, I'm gonna need you to washboard those abs again.
I just need out.
Make your orifice
Yeah.
extra large, so you. 25. Yeah, that hits.
Okay,
Come
I'm
on,
gonna do
ooh.
that, and then I'm going to expend one more charge to do. What was it?
A D6, I think.
Is it a D6? Do an extra D4 plus 2.
Keep track of your charges.
No, it's an extra D6. You're right. Radiant. Yes, I'm keeping track of my charges.
All right.
Pretty good.
15 points to
All right.
that.
Very nice.
Would you like to describe how he dies?
Describe the way that is as humiliating.
You
As
shush
is
you.
possible.
Quite in the back.
Yay.
The arrow just skims by it, but it's the radiant damage that does it. And it just eats away at it, and just you see a shining Khalid in the middle.
Beat the shit out of stuff, Khalid! Get us out of here!
Oh my god, we might survive this. Okay, anyhow.
You're cool, honey. You're cool.
With my bonus action, I am going to cast a healing word on Stomp.
No, wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess.
Elspeth is currently dying.
It's
Elspeth
okay.
is
I have
dead.
succeeded. Keep Stump up. We need more.
I know,
Yeah,
I
it's
know,
fine.
but Stump's got one.
That's true.
Think
Stump
up.
can fix Elspeth too, also. You know.
Yeah, so if I can keep him alive, hey, that was an excellent healing word. So,
I would like to suggest we move away from the altar.
I mean, we're still restrained and being attacked, I assume, by these things?
Yes,
I'm not
you are.
restrained anymore, I think.
are.
I think
Yeah,
Stump
No,
is.
you are.
And
You're probably
they have, like,
prone.
they have very low hit points, so if you can just hit them with your damn stick.
You hit them once, they're dead.
Yeah.
So
And you still
Oh,
I
have your...
suggest you also
wait,
heal
wait,
spiritual weapon.
yourself.
Everyone wait.
All right, waiting again.
Okay, we're safe.
Oh, yes, true. Also, at the start of your turn,
Oh, and I'm sorry. Can I was gonna start trying to move. There's those damn columns down there too, aren't they?
You know, if Merkin randomly turned
I'm-
into a potted plant right now, we would never know why.
We would never find him. We wouldn't even
Cam-
look for him.
Is going to
No,
start moving
Merkin is
over.
back, y'all.
I know,
He
but
looks back.
Elspeth.
most of
He's
us saw
not gone.
most of us saw him disappear, and then if he came back and turned into a plant, we'd
We
be
would
like,
have
"Oh
no
fuck,
idea.
Merkin's dead, y'all."
That's
Okay.
fine. I don't trust you guys.
Are you good?
anyways.
Yes.
Alright,
Sorry,
Stump.
I wanted to move towards Elspeth to start trying to help her.
Stump. At the start of your turn, this vine that's covered in this dark ichor digs its thorns into you, and you take 7 poison damage.
Oh my god.
I cannot handle this has been with a hit mark.
So, guys, how are you guys feeling about sleeping another night in here?
Fuck,
Not good.
no.
Oh my god. I got
So-
cleaned out and Stump is still up.
Is
Heal yourself. Just heal yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm,
They're gonna
I'm
take him out fast.
I'm
so
gonna
yourself.
have advantage when it comes to my turn.
man, you guys are so bossy.
Yeah.
This shit
Let
is
man do his
serious.
job.
I don't know if you've noticed, Stump doesn't like healing, but this time,
Good thing Stump's a life cleric.
yeah, life
seem like-
for everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, being alive is kind of a prerequisite for life cleric.
Yeah, you can't help anybody else if you pass out. So
You can't
Yeah,
use your.
Stump is really dumb, remember?
I know,
He
that's
cares
why
more
we're
about
helping
guys
you.
than himself. That's
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, you have a spiritual weapon on a bonus action for one.
It just looks like a piece of furniture, so it's
yeah.
That's what that is. I have no joke.
it's not
trying to
super
figure out.
apparent that that's what that is.
Okay. Okay.
I thought Tab had just covered something on the map.
Before anyone else can tell me what to do, I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon on one of Alex.
That's good. You're a strong, independent man that don't need no. Which one are you attacking on yourself? Or
On
Alex?
Alex.
Okay, that hits. So, Alex, you get clubbed by a club. It beats this vine off you, and it kind of falls to the ground limp, dead.
Do I take damage too?
No.
Okay.
Did you turn?
Oh, also that arrow I shot that thing with is glowing
Oh.
for my next turn.
That's true.
In a 20-foot radius. So
This is a big light where Khalid's laying.
yeah, it's well lit up there.
Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Khalid, you're
Oh
laying
my
on the
gosh.
ground,
I'm gonna stand
not being
up.
crushed.
I'm gonna take a really big breath of fresh air,
Yeah, you haven't breathed for like 20 seconds.
something like that. And I'm gonna move around to this side of this guy.
He's technically on Stump, so you know.
Okay, well, I'm going.
Yeah, but he's not grappling me, so I am
What?
technically flanking it if he moves around to that side.
So why'd you do away with my area that's not entangled?
It did it again.
Because he did it again.
Pretty difficult to do.
I'm going to
Oops,
glaive
I did
it
it
with
again.
advantage.
Alright. Yep. And you carve it off, stomp.
Excellent. Okay, so that everything here is difficult.
Yeah, everything in there is
Well,
difficult. Right?
But how do we ungrapple Stump? Or is he? Yeah, because he's still grappled by the ground.
He
Right?
can break himself free.
Okay.
He hasn't.
Okay. So, I wish I could. I wish something else was in range. I could attack something else.
Hit the statue for the sake of it. It's restrained, so you have advantage. Just hit the damn statue.
Okay, so because I have Great Weapon Master and I just killed something, I can actually make another glaive attack.
Can we discuss the mechanics of restraining a statue?
It's not restrained.
It-
It's marked with.
It has fairy fire.
No, it's
Very
got
fair.
the magic hand.
Oh well, okay.
Yeah,
it's
it's
got
also
that too.
glowing. Technically.
Yeah, it's all kinds of disadvantage.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. You kind of knock a piece off of it, and it's. can see this dark interior still kind of oozing out of it like a wound.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start moving to help Elspeth. So I get that far.
Alright. That's your turn.
Yep.
This thing constricts around Elspeth. Elspeth, you fail 2 saving throws.
Alright.
What?
Fuck.
Holy cow.
I was
What?
trying to
Okay.
get to her.
It's a
Okay.
melee attack, so it's automatic critical hit.
Oh god.
Okay, so we
We have
have.
to do like 1 damage to it, guys.
Well, yeah, but if
I'm
she
gonna
fails
bonus
her
action
saving
dash.
throw, it doesn't matter. So someone needs to. One person needs to get to her to kill it. And
Bonus
the other
action
person
dash.
needs to get her up.
Yeah, that's 50 movement, so that's fine. Actually, you need to take 1 more step because it's technically on Elspeth.
Son of
but
a bitch.
technically, you'd be like there, and that one's there, but whatever. You can get there anyway. No, that isn't it.
Son of a
You
bitch.
can offhand. Oh, you can't offhand.
No, I can't. I had to bonus action dash to get to it.
Merkin. it's up
Anything
to
else?
Nope.
you. Don't hurt Elspeth, whatever you do.
Merkin, your turn.
Listen, I came to party.
I hope you did. I don't even care if you knock me out from this.
Actually, is she? So she's threatening it, and it's on Elspeth.
I'm
It's,
restrained
yeah, it's
by
on
it.
Elspeth. This one's technically on. It's there.
Can I get to the other side of it so that I'm flanking it?
Probably too
No,
far.
it's a platform, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah, too far.
Well, it's just gonna. I got this, guys.
I can't believe.
All you
Roll
need
the
is like a
fucking
fireball. You'll
one.
die.
That hits.
Yeah.
Die by fire.
That is enough to burn it off, Elspeth.
Oh fuck, and then the layer is gonna go.
Yeah, unfortunately, but
The problem is, if Elspeth shits the bed with her death save, she dies.
It's okay.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
That's literally not okay.
I
It
don't know
is
why you think
okay.
this is okay. Nothing's
What does she
okay
have?
about
What does she
this.
have to roll to make the save?
Over
7.
10.
Mhm.
The lair actually doesn't do anything.
Are we out of initiative? Okay. Drum roll!
Oh my!
So she's okay.
She's fine.
Oh my god.
2 success and 2 failure.
10.
We are out of initiative. With that.
Alex is immediately going to
For the
we're out of initiative.
full duration, for the full duration of what's left in this hand spell,
Yeah.
which I do believe is at least 3 more. I'm doing 2d6 bludgeoning to that statue 3 more
Yeah.
times.
Although, I would suggest somebody get up Elspeth in the next.
Okay, Stump.
Yeah, no,
Stump
I,
is
6 to
just
10
one-
seconds.
listen. I am immediately pouring a healing potion down her throat.
Save the
Alright.
healing potion.
Well,
I was
stop.
gonna say,
Yeah, save the healing
Cam was
potion.
next, and I was about to heal it. So
Save the healing potion. Let Cam heal her. So the
Well-
statue takes
You don't
13 damage.
Okay, fine.
I think Cam's in range.
I think, yeah.
as much as I appreciated Alex.
No, I
like,
understand the roleplay in terms of like this has to happen now, but
Yeah, Cam's right
resources
there.
are.
I
limited.
imagine, no, Cam would be before. If we go going initiative, Cam would be before.
Cam would get it off before you
And she
could
would
get that
just shout at
potion
her.
down.
Okay, fine. But it's
I
still
would
like-
have cried if she had rolled a 9. I would have cried.
I would.
Dude, I would have
Not a
fucking
big
walked
deal.
away. Like, I
would
can't
not have
believe
been
you
leaving
rolled
Florida.
a fucking 10. Are you shit? Don't you ever do that to us again.
Tab, you would be safe in Florida. You would have to cancel the trip.
Everyone else is invited. Tab would have to leave.
That's fine.
You have to sleep in the pool.
Oh, man.
With
I didn't
concrete
wanna come.
shoes.
I can't. I'm not okay right now.
Oh.
So we're destroying this statue, guys. The statue
Oh,
Yeah.
Khalid is hacking at the statue until it is pieces of rubble.
Okay.
Guillaume's going over and hugging Elspeth and asking her to marry him.
And Elspeth is freaking out from all the attention.
So
Oh my God, I love you.
I still don't trust any of you. So I'm over here, and I'm not saying a word about where I went or what happened.
who is beating on the statue?
Me,
I mean, who the hand is.
Merkin, and Khalid.
All right.
Also, I'm still seeing things, so right? Or is that a
No, that's fine. It all still counts. All right. So as you beat on this, Khalid, you kind of whack it out with your glaive. Make all these gashes appear more, and finally you hit it with your. You kind of knock its head off, and this darkness kind of sprouts up and then ignites in a bright white flash and explodes and shatters, and you take 8 points of piercing damage as this statue just explodes in you. And as it does, this dark ooze all around, it seems to almost solidify in a wave out, go inert.
Yeah,
See, that was an important discovery. Now is Khalid KO'd?
No, I have 4 hit points left. And Khalid skids across the floor.
Oh my God.
His glaive goes in the other direction. And he just lays there, breathing very heavily.
And I scream, Cam, look out for the business end.
Kim gets skewered by the glaive.
By the blunt end.
Yeah.
Probably.
Skewered by the blunt.
It actually lodges into the wall on the blunt end side.
See, now I low-key imagine that Khalid actually sharpens the end of the glaive at night. And
No, because Khalid can't hit things with a sharp thing. He needs to hit things with a blunt thing.
Oh.
So,
Alright, I say we
need
get
to
out
stop.
of here. We need to get out of here.
We
So-
definitely need to get out of here.
I would like to get
Stump
out of
is
here
going
before
to-
we.
Stump is going to scoop Elspeth up in his arm and start heading towards where the rope is.
So, does the goo we have in a vial that was close to the statue we destroyed, does that also solidify?
Elspeth has to, I think, I don't know, anybody checked?
It's in her bag somewhere. But I mean, under normal circumstances, she would be freaking out with human contact, but she's pretty freaking out of it right now.
Yeah.
So.
But how about we stop there for the night? Because
Yeah.
late.
But do we make it out?
Can we make it out?
Can we
first?
get out of the
I
cave?
don't want to start in here.
Who knows?
We can't roleplay in here.
Yeah.
Well, there's still shit
It is
we
to a
probably
point.
have to look around it in here. So
Yeah, that's true.
Please, Mr.
Yeah, I don't
DM.
want you all just
Oh,
rushing
God.
away. I mean, you can sit around and catch your breath for a few minutes, I imagine.
I
Just
mean, I'm not talking
dump
to
do a
any-
prayer healing or something, you can roleplay around that.
okay, I'm done with that.
I'm not talking to any of you.
Poor Merkin.
Okay.
Or I'm supercharged. Do you know how much I enjoy it when that happens?
I know, but I mean, it's still sad that you think your friends are trying to hurt you.
It's not paranoia if they're actually coming to get you.
But we're not, so.
I mean, we definitely did
So,
tie him up.
That
so-
was awesome, Tab.
That was definitely less than I thought you'd get to.
It was a
Tab,
little too close
If
for
you
comfort.
had killed Elspeth, I
Right
would not
before
have
we go
killed
on
him.
family vacation? No!
That would have been horrible.
We could have all
I would've-
coordinated and rolled cast this new character
Would've been
Uh,
fun.
together.
Oh yeah.
No.
And her new
We
character's
would
name
have coordinated on
would be
figuring out how we're going to resurrect her.
Yeah, that would be the new quest. But her new character's name would be Rip Leo.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Leo gets lost in the other dimension at the end of the rope trick.
Lear decides that he really, really wants Leo.
Everybody wants to be.
Well, no, I was gonna say Leo is banished to the Feywild forever.
Leo
Because
turns
he
into a
hates it
mushroom.
so much.
That's all. Leo becomes a mushroom.
All right.
All right. Well, I need to go
Good
emotionally
job, dude.
recoup from what the hell just happened.
Yeah.
I
Holy
don't
cow.
know if I can. I was not expecting anybody to come quite so close to death.
Anybody,
Okay.
fucking. The amount of times that, like, the Stump HP roller coaster.
I
like,
know, right?
I want to see a graph of that. Like,
We
every
really-
turn, like.
It's what happens when you guys build characters around having plate mail, and Tap's like, "Psh, you ain't getting
I was
plate mail."
literally getting nauseous watching Stump, like, and I'm not dead yet, and I'm not dead yet. Like, I was like, oh my gosh.
I'd love to see like the total HP lost by each character. And Merkin is like, well, I think Cam is probably the least, and I think
Oh,
Merkin is
even
very
Yeah.
close.
Oh,
I
Cam
mean,
never
I'm
took
down to
any
13.
damage. I'm
Say
full
that up.
health.
Don't
I'm
say
down to
that.
13.
I mean, but I just stood back and all Cam did was cast spell after spell after spell.
Well,
Shatter,
I just meant
shatter,
for the
fire,
whole
or
campaign.
shatter, scorching ray, scorching ray,
Statue was about half dead.
heal.
Oh
A
man.
little more than half.
If we had killed the statue, it would have solved the room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have severed them. Everything.
Well, at least we
It
weren't
was just-
wrong.
We weren't wrong. We just didn't know what was higher priority. The thing that was eating my
I think we
face.
started
or-
to panic.
Had you focused on one or the other, it would probably been easier.
Yeah. I knew that it could be destroyed, but it was just that thing was like, ooh. We don't have a lot of AoE yet. If we had AoE to take care of the vines, we could have focused one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That early shatter was pretty clutch.
Dude, seriously.
Actually, like-
Cam is MVP
Like the
this
fucking
round.
the bard
Oh my
spells this time
gosh.
around, like between the fairy fire, which is the only reason I hit anything.
Dude.
Fairy fire, yeah. I mean, that was, and I thought, man,
Yeah,
do
I
shatter or do
really-
a fairy fire, and I thought,
Not
yeah,
just
but if I
that.
do fairy fire, that's gonna help in the
But
meantime.
remember the phantasmal force against one of the snakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have hit. If it hadn't have been for the fairy fire, I wouldn't have hit anything either.
Dude, listen, so
I would've
next
missed.
next time Honey's feeling bad and she's like, but is my character effective? We remind her of this fight, or we would all be dead.
She-
And I roll like crap.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I
They
really had
roll
some.
your bad saves.
No, I'd like to remind everybody, it's like 9 a.m., so don't come in any long rest bullshit.
But
I
we're
don't
still
care.
in the cave.
We're gonna limp our asses out of here.
And limp our way back.
Yeah.
We're gonna heal and check this place real quick and then get out.
Yeah.
And then I might run the other way.
If there's not 2 sets of plate mail in here, I am gonna be fucking pissed.
Oh yeah. I mean, there are Crimson Hawks here, so we don't know what was on them. We were
Yeah. Well, they're wearing robes, so it's probably like.
no,
scrolls
they
and
had
shit.
cloaks. They
And-
had cloaks
Yeah,
on,
cloaks
not.
and leather armor.
All right,
I
hold
love
on.
how
Let
I
me
love how
renegotiate.
Khalid. I love how Khalid thinks that Stump's not going to be given favoritism on the plate mail.
Honestly, he should have it because he can save more of us. I would like to restructure that negotiation to 2 sets of plate mail and the shield spell
AC is very overrated.
because we would not be in the situation if Casa had the shield
I can
spell.
see we're gonna fight when I don't take it at the next level either.
You should absolutely take it.
No, she's taking Ray's dead.
I actually get raised that for free at level 6, so I'm not.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Weird to put that at 6.
I know.
I guess it gets to match with the rest of them.
But so I'm gonna
Cam
put
will
it off.
gather up
do
his
we get
rope
any
too, by the way.
He'll deal with that next time.
Yeah.
Do you want us
Yeah.
to just go ahead and
Yeah,
level
it's
up?
late.
It's going to take a while. Do you want us to just
Yeah.
deal with that?
Yeah, y'all are level 5, I know that.
Yay!
Also- On that note, if
we
anybody wants to
can't-
change anything about their character, we can deal with that. If it's level 5, everybody should have a chance to play him. If anybody wants to, whatever. We don't have to deal with that later.
I would like to be a level 20 paladin. Is that an acceptable
Okay.
change?
That's great. You're now level 20 paladin. Roll a new character for the campaign.
Oh man.
Khalid is retired.
No. If he doesn't play Khalid, I get to make his character.
I will invariably end up as like a halfling stripper, so that's not happening.
But yeah, if anybody's not feeling anything about the character, like level 5, you should have played your characters enough to know. so we can change it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Merkin's rad, and I get to swap out spells anyway. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with
Yeah,
Blade
I'm
actually.
pretty happy with Alex the
I
way
do-
she is.
I do have a blank slot on my spell sheet, and I don't know why that is. Did I accidentally add a slot? Did I delete a spell? So
Does it have any text to it?
no.
That's
I mean,
probably
I
just
blank.
You probably just hit plus because I do it all
I
the
think
time.
so. I'm gonna go back and make sure that I have as many spells as I'm supposed to. But yeah, I think that's probably what happened.
The only no. Wait. What happens at forget? Hold on, let
You
me
get
look.
a uncanny dodge.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
get
okay.
uncanny dodge.
that means that
Everybody
if I
gets
Rolled
fireball,
about.